What's up, everybody? Mr. Right Way here. Today, I am so excited because the So Excited podcast is on, and we are here, like we said it was going to be, and talk about the Nintendo Switch 2. That direct was freaking amazing and also confusing. We got the panel here. Zelda Hat Guy is not going to be here today because he is right now watching Star Wars with his family. So wish him well. What are you not doing? We're not watching Star
He's
Wars.
at a Star Wars TCG tournament.
Oh, okay. Well, hold. That's good thing. Star Wars TCG.
I had no idea they had tournaments for the Star Wars cars. Okay.
Oh, that was the when you got those cars a long time ago. That's when he was hyping you up about those cars, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I know nothing about that.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I knew they had trading cars, but I had no idea they had like tournament level like stuff for Star Wars like that. So
yeah, it's like Magic the Gathering, pretty much. It's kind of like that.
Is this is NU? Is it your friend?
Yeah.
What's up, NU? The friend of Saturn 9. Yeah, guys, everybody, we walking in. Look, we got 40 people are ready to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2 stuff, y'all.
So, boy, we got the heat. Let's get it.
So, if you don't know, I am Mr. Right Way. We do this every Thursday night, but tonight I couldn't wait. Midwest Gaming Classic this weekend. I'm going to be there. Got tequila in hand. Everybody got their favorite drinks on hand. We'll ask everybody what their favorite drinks in a minute. Also, it just couldn't wait. The Switch 2 this morning. I woke up early. I got Star Fox over there. So if you hear a little puppy crying, I'll get him out and show him in a minute. He's over there looking at me. I'm looking at him.
He called my name?
Yeah, no. He learned his name now, so that's good. But let's introduce everybody to the panel, and we'll get right because look, she's not ready for it. Miss Saturday. I knew
she's trying to hide already. That's what's up.
I knew you wasn't be ready.
My teeth, okay.
What?
I just ate food right before, so you guys saw me eat. I'm scared that I had salad in my teeth. But hi, how's everybody going?
That's good.
And today, I'm wearing my Kirby shirt.
Look, she's super happy. That's how a lot of us was feeling today, y'all. Like this morning, it was like, okay, it was really good. I know, like told me and Mega, we're like, let's go in with low expectations so we can be really good. And I think Ness, he was working and he like saw most of it and stuff too. But it was just like me and him in the chat, like going back and forth, and I knew everybody else was working. It was good. It was really good. Mega, how you doing? Introduce yourself to everybody.
Doing good. How's everybody doing? Well, this ain't Friday's Eve, but this is a hump day. Not a type of hump day, so get that out of your minds right now. But yeah, man, we had a pretty exciting day, man. And yeah, we coming at you guys, a whole day early because there's big news out in the street. So we're gonna bring you here to entertain you guys, talk about it. So yeah, man, we're doing this all for you people. Shout out.
That's good, man, and congratulate everybody. Well, my goodness, we need to talk about Nintendo every week because we got 51 people on YouTube. 18.
Told you, man, they was waiting.
They were waiting.
I knew it was gonna happen. Yeah,
I did too.
It's like a big talking point. So it's like, oh, y'all showing up a whole day early. Gotta get in on that.
I know, right? I gotta get in with this drink. And also everybody's drinking real quick. Ness, tell everybody Neil Ness is here. His daughter's birthday today. So everybody say happy birthday to his daughter. And Ness, what you drinking on, man? Introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? What it is? Sipping on the Jameson and tonic this evening. Nothing
tonic.
Great. Yeah, and tonic, man.
Ooh.
It's a lovely beverage, very light. But yeah. Well, not so little one turned 15 today, man. I'm getting old. Oh my God,
you got a 15-year-old, bro.
15-year-old. She's talking about she want to start driving now. So I'm like, oh my God.
You want to drop the truck?
Hell no.
in about 6 more years, she's gonna be like, Dad's gonna take some shots. Oh no, you at that age already?
Oh no, man, I'm not ready for all that.
Then the boyfriend, did she got the boyfriend?
Dude, no, we don't do that.
He said, oh no, we didn't do that. No, sir.
You got the gun ready? Boy, come to the door.
It's already loaded.
Hey, we're gonna be. Hey, if I come on there, we can do like what Martin did. And Will Smith.
I got about 5 or 6 other homeboys that are willing to do the same thing.
Hey, all of us can do it at one time. Boy, you look like. Then he ended up turning like he just, like in the last movie, he was taking all the dudes out. You okay? Yeah. I'm like, whoa, this dude is crazy, man. That's funny.
That's all right, Tiberius that we didn't even think existed. Like, oh man, we thought we were just behind the cameras. You real?
Saturn, what you drinking on?
I'm having I'll say it. It's a beer called Ho Garden.
Oh, garden.
It is a Belgian beer, I think. Yes, it's a Belgian white, and it's from the Garden of Hose.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting that. From the garden hose.
It comes from the garden hose. Like, oh,
The sacred garden.
For the garden hose. Wow, that is hilarious. That is super hilarious. I love it. I love it for real. That is
what
that
do
is.
they think of next?
I know, right?
I might have to try that just because.
I know it's from the
Really
garden
good.
hose.
Yeah,
like,
I know, right? I'm probably going to
that.
get that name mixed up too. Yeah, can I have the garden hose? The what? Oh, I'm sorry, the whole garden. You're fucking with me now. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. No. It's actually called the whole garden.
I need you to go get a pack of garden hose. What now?
Y'all have
a pack of garden hose.
if you if anybody in the chat is drinking, let me know. Also, too, we have some. I got something I've been working on. I told y'all last week, but it is finally here. Look, our sponsor, Retro Fighters, is here. We got controllers in the bag. So starting next week, we are going to start giving out controllers. I have some next one. Got some Dreamcast. I took the GameCube one because I don't have one. So yeah. No, of course. I wish. Where's the GameCube? Oh, let me show you my new GameCube. No, this is the GameCube.
Is it the Battler?
Right,
that was
yes.
Is it that one?
I definitely wanted this right here. This is so nice. But yes, I'm not giving this one away, but I do have a lot more controllers on here. And what's so special about these controllers? They all play on the PC and Switch. So we have one right here. We got this is a really nice one. We got the transparent Hunter wireless gamepad for the Xbox and the Switch and PC. Look at that.
Oh, that was nice. I like
that. That is really nice.
Classic Frost. Okay.
Yes, frosted. I got 6 controllers in here, so we're gonna give one each week. And so here's one right here. This is the Nintendo 64 Brawler 64. Oh, there you go. Sorry about that.
That might as well be the official one because that one looks and performs way better than the Abomination we got back in '96. I'm sorry, I can't stand that controller. I was one of the few people who opted to get the Mad Catz controller, the joint that was like kind of slanted sideways, that had the bump on the left. Yeah, I used that thing because I was using that. I was using the official one.
And also, too, guys, next week, proud to the channel, Hori sent me amazing fighting game controller, the Hori Octa Wireless, and I'm testing it out this week. A video and when they approve it, it should be next week. So look out for that. I'm gonna tell you right now since it's on the podcast, because I always tell people on the podcast early, this controller is fucking amazing. It's so good. It's so good. I'm just gonna say like that. I have the original one. This is definitely a worthy upgrade. So look out for that on the channel. All right, sorry, Fox. Be okay. You can't have the box. He wants the box.
Of course he does.
Yeah, he wants the box. I'm like, I put the box and he get like this. I'm like, no, he can't have that box.
He probably wanted that GameCube battle controller that you had. He was, oh my gosh, Star Fox. That's
now I have to put stuff up. Now I have to put stuff up on the floor. I mean, up on the up high because I'm like, I've been here on myself like last years and stuff. I'm like, okay, hold on. Now I got a little dog and everything on the floor. You peek up. I'm like,
oh yeah, sure. You gotta watch out. Yeah,
eating grass and all that. I say, oh goodness.
Yeah.
But I love it though. I love it. I never thought I'd be the person taking a dog to somewhere. What is wrong with you? Stop. I'm on the podcast. Stop. Oh wait, y'all. So let's get into this Switch 2 news. So this morning, the Nintendo Switch, it jumped off at 8 o'clock Central Time. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm up too early for this mess. But they started out. First of all, let's just go around and give I give it like a. I say I give it an A. I give it an A. That's great. I give it an A. Saturn, what do you give it before we start talking about all these games?
Oh, I would have given it a 10 out of 10, but didn't put anything Animal Crossing, so it's a 9 out of 10. Almost perfect.
Okay.
Animal Crossing not a 10. That's what she would have gave it. So
Yeah.
Understandable. I can respect that.
Mega, what you give it, man?
you probably know from the comments earlier this morning. Hey, I was over the moon. I was like, oh shit, they got so much stuff out liking this. I said, I'm feeling this, but it's one of those type of things to where you know that post nut clarity pause that hit after a while, and I was like, yeah, they got a lot of good stuff in it, but it was the aftermath that that was like. I take that from like a 10 out of 10 to like a 8.5 to like a 9. So that would be what, A minus. I'll say A minus territory. So for me, like A minus territory, and then we'll get into that. You know, it's conversation going on for the night. So for me, A minus.
Nice. Ness.
I give it an 8.
Okay. Good. Would you give it an 8? Now we know. You don't have an original Switch right now, do you? Do you have one?
I do. That's all
you
I
do
have.
have a Switch.
The original. Yeah, I never got an OLED.
Okay, you never got an OLED. Okay, that's what it was.
I never got an OLED. So this would be an upgrade for me.
Real good upgrade.
Real good upgrade. Yeah.
Are you looking at the upgrade and stuff?
Oh yeah. I mean, this hit all the boxes that I was looking for. You know, the chat features. I mean, the little camera thing was a little bit of a surprise. You know, 420p and 420p on the camera. What else? The 4K. I was hoping that was going to be announced, and that was. So I'm like, okay, that's good.
And you called a game.
I did call a game.
I
said Hades, and then sure enough, it popped up. So I'm like, cool. So that's a good start. Mario Kart looked good.
Let's get into that too.
Yeah, it looked phenomenal.
It looked really good. Now, I know we'll talk about it later on, but them prices though.
Let's talk about it. We'll say that in a minute because that was kind of controversial. But here we got Mario Kart World. I thought it was going to be called Mario Kart 9 or 10, but it actually says it's Mario Kart World. And I was like, oh, okay. Mario Kart, look at this right here. The key art, it looks freaking amazing, y'all. It looks so really good. I mean, look at that. And all the players. Now, what surprised me was the cow. The cow from Moo Moo City or whatever is on Mario Kart game. Yeah,
they getting random NPC animal characters, racers. Hey, I can't have I had no respect for that, man. It's like sooner or later we're gonna get the the guy who shows the camera, like who's on a Mario Kart. We're gonna get him as a racer. So yeah.
And then it did also too. They got speed boats or wave race boats. Did y'all notice that? Did y'all see the wave race boat?
Yeah, they do. And what's the? Oh, you know what? To the far right, look at that little penguin from Mario Kart 64. He's on there too.
He's on there too.
Yeah, the little one you got. I was not seeing that.
Yeah, look at him. There you go, right there.
Yep, that's him.
That little penguin. Oh my goodness. So is that the baby penguin grew up?
Yeah, that's the. I mean, he probably got a little older. He probably looked like about a year or so older now. So shout out to him, man.
Pink Princess in the city. Thank you so much.
Oh, hey, shout out to Pink Princess. That's what I'm talking about. She always the first, to come in here, make it rain, drop some dollars in the chat. So we got to be doing that big for it. So she always sets the standard for you guys. So if you guys want to donate and join the club and be like her, shout out. Now I gotta pick some of the stuff up. But it's all love though. So I do it for you. We do it for you. So
I love doing this. But yeah, Mario Kart World, man, it was freaking amazing thing. Oh, there we go. Go back to this. We're using on Mario 64, but the world map was huge. Look at that, y'all. The world map was crazy.
I really like that they're I'm not sure if they're taking direct influence, but I told you guys in text messages that it really reminds me of Forza Horizon. But it's just Mario Kart. So I really like that. So it's open world Mario Kart. So that was like the next best direction they could go, and I'm glad that they're executing on that plan.
There wasn't much else they could do. To rehash out. I mean, so open world makes perfect sense for this game.
Well, this game gonna be another 8 year game.
I'm about to say easily, yeah, because after how you gonna top open world Mario Kart? That's
and they gonna think they can add more stuff to it and everything.
Yeah, add islands or something like DLCs. That's the exciting part.
And then whenever they have what's that?
You know what would be dope? If they did like a Forge world and you could build your own tracks.
Oh. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually in the cards. They just didn't show it yet. They might be saving that for that. When is that treehouse going to be? Like later this week?
Oh yeah, tomorrow and Friday.
they might be saving that for the treehouse, so just be on the lookout for that.
Nintendo is taking over this week, y'all. I mean, look at these photos.
Of
These
course,
photos are crazy. Like this is crazy. This is bigger than I thought it was going to be. Photos, you know.
But
This
that
is
is
like dry virtually everywhere. That is freaking.
that is one hell of a system seller. I will say that, because like I already knew it was gonna be big, but I was like, oh my god, bro, like this is. I didn't know it was gonna be like this. So yeah, they knew what they was doing. They knew,
and it looks good. And it's going to be in 4K.
4K 60 up to 120, baby.
That looks good.
Yeah, we'll talk about the prices too, because this game right here has two different prices and stuff. But
Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, look at that, go to Cal. He's on a radio cart.
Wow, that's I didn't even see what he was riding. I just thought it was like a regular motorcycle.
Radio cart. That's crazy. And then looks another cow in the background. It's cows in the background, but he's
they going all out with the character cast with the roster on here. So
they didn't care. They just put stuff there. They didn't really care about this. They care, but you know, look at it. And the upgrades, you can get like new costumes while you're riding and stuff. It's just wild, man. Look at that.
I can even say, like, from a graphical standpoint, even some of the still shots just look significantly better than Mario Kart 8.
Yep.
Original flavors. So stack your bread. Stop, bro. Stop.
That's money. There's broke people around.
Hide money.
There's poor people around with your broke asses.
Oh my goodness, hilarious. Oh, okay. So we'll go back there real quick. So y'all, Mario Kart is it's day one purchase, right?
Oh, for sure.
Cool,
Oh yeah,
cool.
it's gonna be going down.
Yeah,
it's gonna be going down.
That definitely gets picked up day one.
And then they talked about the Switch camera, which that was wild.
I ain't gonna lie, that it could have been designed a little better. It's literally just a stick with a.
It's a Logitech camera.
It's
pretty much.
Xbox
Okay, so
One Connect vibes.
Let's get this right here. Like, listen, think about this, right? This Switch 2 camera, right? Do you think that any third party like USB-C camera can connect to it?
That's what I was like briefly talking about in the group chat, is like if someone came out with like if it was, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Compatible. If it was compatible with the Switch and it could produce better quality. I don't know if it was just on that video, because it looked like, I was like, man, this is like 420p right here. Everybody looked.
It was horrible.
Yeah,
it was horrible.
It looked like 2012 Skype days. You're right.
Oh,
yeah. So if you could do like a 4K camera and it's like it's compatible with it and it looked good for streams, bro.
Or you can hook your own camera
Streams that you could do with like 4 players or multiple players playing Mario Kart or just any other game that would.
I was saying, like, if all of us got Mario Kart and all of us have the Switch 2, we could probably do it like a little game night and stream it on the channel, on everybody's channel and stuff, you know?
And it's all built in direct to that Switch. So all you had to do was just get the stream recording from your Switch just to show up on the stream. That'll be it.
Somebody said it looks like a Pixar lamp.
I can see why. I mean, it kind of do. It kind of do.
I see that. You know, Nintendo is still an idea in a minute. So they stole a lot from Sonic Team Racing.
Yeah.
The little sliding on the rails and stuff in the open world. Sonic Team Racing, like, you mother suckers.
It was like, shit. And you ain't the first piece of copy. You copied it first.
Pixel always, we'll see him in a couple weeks, but he said, I heard the price for Nintendo originally wanted to call the console NES 2.
I'm gonna need all the residuals from that if they call it NES 2.
NES 2. Hey, you look, you hope Nintendo listen to this podcast, because they're like, wait, hold on, who using my name? No.
Oh man.
But no,
I lose that fight.
I know. I'm like, bro, I don't know. I can't help you on that one.
Financial can't compete with the Nintendo ninjas.
I know, right? It's gonna be like next bank and grand opening, grand close. Like, damn, that was quick. It was like, yeah, it was because look who we had to contend against. So they ain't backing down for nothing. There's a reason why they haven't lost a single court case, and the one court case they did lose, they only have to pay out $2 to the dude. So
I do think, like, since they called up to the Xbox 360 era with the chat and and Nintendo finally called it 2025. But this does look good. The chat feature, the C button, I do like that. I think that's going to be good. Like this right here, it looks early testing. Like, okay, guys, we got to do a commercial real quick. Let's get in here. Let's test this.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Mm-hmm.
And since it's free for the next year, I think they're gonna work on more. It's like let's beta test it, but let's call it like let you act like you're getting it free, and we are beta testing for the next year so it can be really good.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there, because companies do sometimes do stuff like that, and then like hide in the sky, like, oh, it's free. Everybody will jump on it, and then everybody use it. They can get people using, then they can like, all right, let's charge it, can make it much better. And then a year from now, they get a huge big update.
Yeah,
Right. I can see that.
I can see that too.
Yeah, because a lot of stuff they showed in it looked like it's like early proof of concept type stuff. And you can even tell because it's definitely to be a green screen behind them. You can still see like all like the artifact and stuff like that around like their hair and face. So I'm like, yeah, this is still in early testing, but I mean, there's none that patches.
Can't we just stick with Discord? Like, I don't know, it's so much easier. Just go on Discord, play your game, and talk.
Hold on, hey, look, it's baby stuff for Nintendo, man. You can't be expecting them to dive full in like 2006. Right? Hey, look, like I was saying in the group chat, it's like they are just now hitting 2005, 2006 standards. All right, we got to cut some slack. They can't be throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there. I mean, much we want to, but
it's too many hoops to run through right now on the OG Switch to be getting in game chats. I mean, I shouldn't have to FaceTime everybody to get in the party chat. On this Discord, y'all. Can you hear me? No, so and so still on this one. Okay, let me call them real quick. Okay, now we're all in here. What are you doing?
It's so Nintendo though, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's so Nintendo. It's like, yeah, we're gonna do it our way. I'm like, all right, Nintendo, like, go ahead. And everybody accepted too. Like, you really don't see nobody complaining outside the price, but they're like, oh, okay, it's this Nintendo. They just weird. They real scary, They didn't even want Wii Sports. They didn't want to give out Wii Sports for free until they had to convince Reggie had to convince them.
Oh yeah, because they said why give away our stellar content for free? We feel like this should be paid for. You're right. I say, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
but they really did. I can say not hide a lot of stuff. Well, they kind of hide a little bit, but
they were a little reserved.
They were a little reserved, but it's still reserved. It came out really good. Like, okay, so like, they're showing like the games and stuff like that. Right here, the microphone I can listen to. It's an effect added, but it can hear you like if I'm talking right here and stuff in the background. Noise cancellation, so that's good. Somebody said, "Welcome to 2012. Enjoy your stay."
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, he ain't lying.
He ain't lying. And then next thing, so they're talking about this right here, the Switch 2 camera. It's available the same day as Nintendo Switch, and I think it's like $40, I think, which I'm probably going to buy it, but I want to, because if you don't buy these accessories the first day, they're going to sell out, and then people put them on eBay and Facebook Marketplace for a crazy price,
Mm-hmm.
And it says a Switch Online membership will be required to use game chat.
Of course.
How y'all feeling about the game chat?
Yeah, that's the part that was like a little bit of
how
like,
much?
man. Say what now?
How much is it?
For the
$20 a month.
$20. No, wait. Is it $20?
Yeah, $20 a month. No, $20. Oh, is it $20?
You talking about the membership? Oh, yeah. If you're talking about if it's tied to that, the membership for online is $20 a year. If you want the expansion, if you want the expansion, that's $50, I believe, with the GameCube.
It's cheap.
N64 stuff like that.
All right, that's solid. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I was about to say, outside you have to pay for that. I was like, yeah, but Xbox, PlayStation got that for free, but $20, I'm not gonna argue too much on $20. It's $20.
That's not bad at all.
Wait,
Gilbert, huh?
20 on top of what we're already paying for online membership?
No. You already got the membership already.
Yeah, so whatever. Like, I just re-up mine's like a week ago for Xenoblade, and it's just $20. So that $20, whatever you got the price in for, that's how much you pay for, and that's it. You don't have to pay anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, so whatever you got now, that's fine. So,
Grailbound Gaming said the camera should have been included with the console. That would have been nice.
That would have been cool, but it's They gonna
That's
be
how
going
we
down,
You
bro.
know, AirPods should be included with your iPhone. You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you
True.
definitely right on that one. Oh,
And you gotta remember, this is the same company that at one point they did not include the AC charger in a 3DS. Y'all remember that?
yeah.
Like some years ago. So it's Nintendo logic, bro. I give them that. So I'm not surprised. So it's
They are not
baby
your
steps,
friend.
baby steps, people.
They are not your friend.
I kind of want to. I low key want to wait on the camera because I just feel that there's gonna be a better one.
I would
Same
probably
here.
wait on it and test the camera. I got like here one of these USB-C ones. Okay, I feel you. I definitely feel you. I kind of do want to do the same thing, but also too, it's a Nintendo product, and like it has a Nintendo sexiness to it, so to speak. You know,
you probably want to test the quality too. So I
want it, but I don't need it. Like the camera, you don't need it. Like you can get everything else,
Oh,
but
no, of
you
course
really
you-
need the camera. You don't need the camera.
If you're not playing all the time with your friends and you don't want to sit there and look at each other's faces while you're playing the game, then there ain't really much need. Like I'm perfectly fine with just having somebody in the party chat and we're
the voice
chopping it up.
chat.
I
Yeah,
don't
like we was
need
doing
to see
Space
your
Marines,
face
yeah.
on the screen. I really don't. And
I want to see how the quality of the chat is going to be.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
mildly interested in seeing what the actual video quality looks like. I might just do what I did with the PlayStation 5 camera, just buy it, use it for like a week or so, and then just return that shit. So
I still have my PlayStation 5 camera. I don't even use that hoe.
Man, I use that camera because it came with my bundle. I use that thing all but maybe 5 times, and it's just been in the box the last 4 years. So it might be the same with this.
It might be.
You use it like one or two good times for occasions, like something like this, and then probably never touch it again. So that's probably something really good too.
Let's talk about the system too, because they showed off the system and everything, and they were showing how like when you hook up the Joy-Cons too, they are magnetic and they don't come off easy. So people saying like, oh, this little piece is going to break off like right here, or this little piece right here was going to break off, and they were showing like, no, it's not going to break off. Calm down, it's magnetic. You need to push the button to let it go. So they really designed everything.
It looks like the magnet chargers for the Mechs that they use, that breakaway magnet. It's like that. And they don't come off easy. You just have to pull it away a certain way. I think it's probably something similar that I would assume. I would hope so. That would really help too, because you have a bunch of kids playing, especially the younger kids, and they beat those consoles up and those controllers up. It'd be good to have something that won't break as easy or damage, and you're out here going back buying more Joy-Cons within the first week.
I think also it does HDR, y'all. 4K. It says
I was surprised at that.
Oh, that's
I
good.
was really surprised at that.
1080p up to 120 frames per second, LCD screen with HDR support, Joy-Cons magnetic, bigger SL and SLR buttons, larger control sticks, mouse controls confirmed for each. We talk about that in there. Right here, say what's the deal with the pushing the mouse. Thank you for the super chat, Pixel. And we'll talk
Shout
about
out. Oh, hold up.
hold
There
on.
we go. Got to reload it.
Kind of backed up there.
You got it back.
There we go. Got too many bills up in this motherfucker.
You got
there we go. Shout out. Sir.
Hey, real quick, right? Since you just shot the money gun, I noticed last week when I did a super chat, you fired it off half a second. It was like a couple bills and that was it. Everybody else after that one-upped me by 1 cent. And you was spraying all over the place. I was like,
Hey,
I felt some kind of way.
Hey man,
Everybody else gets it.
Hey, look, you are an honorary podcast member, so it's a little different. We you donate as opposed to people who don't have to donate because your money is as good as everybody else's, but we gotta make them feel extra special. And that's come on, you already know we here to entertain these people, man. But, hey, look, but the makeup from last week, you're right. There we go. There you go.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
There you go. There you go.
She just made pause.
Love and respect to you, good brother. Love and respect.
Are you happy, Ness, that you got your buddy shot? Pause.
Oh my god.
Pause. Double pause.
I got something special for y'all. I got something special for y'all next week for that. So it didn't come this week. Next week I got y'all. So
Ness got the money shot. It's so funny because that was like I remember Val Venus on WWE back in the day, and his name and his finisher move was called the money shot. But in porn, They call it the money shot. If you know, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the money shot. So that's what called the money shot. Give him the
Alright.
money shot.
Take
Pink
your word.
Princess, thank you so much. She didn't donate already $10.
She donated. She doing it again. Hey, shout out. That's 10. Hold on.
Oh,
It ran out already.
it ran out, bro.
It ran out already. Have to reload. Hold on.
Okay, get it. Pink Princess is good for you.
There we go. Shout out. Now I got something's up and reload again. Good thing I
She said game chat is gonna be dangerous AF. Godspeed, good Lord, who bumps me off the road of Mario Kart, steals my cake, and Hello Kitty. Oh God.
Oh yeah. There's gonna be a lot of people raging in Mario Kart. Oh, it's Smash. Oh my God, I can't imagine Smash.
Oh hey y'all. Hey y'all. Somebody special popped in the chat real quick. My cousin, he is a lawyer, and y'all go check out his website. I mean his YouTube. Go subscribe to him, man. He's dope, man. This my boy, my dog. Smart as hell. He a judge in Arkansas. He a lawyer. He does good. He's starting a channel. So go check him out. Y'all go check out Avocado Academy with Professor Ross. I can't even say his name. I've been drinking. I've been drinking all night. I've been drinking again. But no, but he is a smart ass dude, y'all. So like if y'all got some stuff, y'all go learn from him. He's starting a YouTube channel up and everything. Hey, Pink Princess said she loved making it rain. Making it rain. That's all right.
Ain't mad at her. Ain't mad at her. Shit.
All right, so let's go back to everything. It says on here we're saying a new stand, which is really nice. That new stand looks great. 256 gigabyte storage, 4K. God damn. 4K. Finally, I know. Nintendo finally caught up. They're like, all right, we'll give it to y'all.
I mean, if they didn't, bro, I was about to be upset. I'm like, come on, dog.
Here's for Pixel Havoc, right? He was talking about what's up with the deal on pushing the mouse. I mean, we talk about the handicap game they got, but
hey, I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of funny. It was because I saw that and I was like, oh my God, remind me of that Family Guy meme. I'm handicapped now, playing Switch 2. I was like, I don't know if people are gonna be offended by this or are they gonna be like, oh my God, finally.
Oh, thank you, my cousin donate $20. Thank you, bro. Thank you, cousin.
Shout out. Hold on, wait.
Hold on, we gotta get into it.
Hold up.
You gotta make it rain for you. You got it.
There we go. There you go, buddy. My apologies for the delay. The money gun got jammed a little bit because y'all doing y'all thing with these donations tonight, man. So I apologize for the lateness. I gotta get some more racks together for y'all. All right? Get some more racks.
That's funny as hell. That money gun, man. I promise you. I'm glad if somebody steals that, y'all.
Oh, we already know.
We already know where it originated from. That is hilarious. Speaking of the dock.
Oh, you saying that?
I was gonna say, go back to the mouse real quick.
Okay.
I'm sorry. To Pixel's point, who sits on the couch with a lap desk with a mouse? Who's doing that? Because I'm not doing that. Like I'm about to sit here with a TV tray table.
And I was about to say, like you just.
What am I doing?
Are you really gonna play? Okay, so are you really gonna play the new Metroid game within the mouse mode? You'll try it, but
I'll try it. I'll try. I'm open to trying it, because if it's gonna be like, because of course it's gonna be like mouse and keyboard. If that's like a feature, then I'll at least try it out to see how it is, see if it's accurate or anything like that. So
yeah, it's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, I see what a couple of folks are saying in the chat, talking about it might bring in some PC gamers and
yeah.
I don't know.
And then because I assume since they already got the mouse, they might be working on a wire, or you might be able to use a third party like wireless keyboard accessory for like MMOs.
Now, if they did that, okay, then now we can talk about some things.
I just want to see another Mario Paint game. I really thought he was gonna do another Mario Paint game, man.
I was about to say like
back in the game.
That would probably be really good for like MMOs. Like if they really wanted to like put their foot down, stuff like that, that'd probably be really good for that. All you need is a keyboard. That's about it.
Mouse pad, $80.
Man, delete that comment because they probably watching, bro. Like, no, don't give me more fucking ideas.
They were like, you know what? Just for that, it's 90. Like, oh.
Nintendo, what's weird about Nintendo? We talk about these prices and shit, right? They can charge it because they have the quality. If you look at, I mean, seriously, man, we'll get more. we're gonna talk about prices, y'all, because we gotta talk a lot about that. I'm on both sides. I hear both sides. I saw people crying and complaining. I also saw some great takes, and this we'll talk about that. Let's get through the rest of the direct. All right, so the welcome tour.
But like on a quick note to that, like when they first started off the presentation, did you guys notice like who they had presenting?
Who?
They had a lot of younger guys there. I don't know if you guys caught that. Like those three people who's like staying in the front. Yeah, those like some newer people. Because typically it's like some of the like the older guard who does stuff like that, like the presentations. But I can tell like under some of their leadership, that's how a lot of things for the Switch 2 came to fruition. Like, because that the stuff they were talking about with HDR, 60 frames, and like 4K. Yeah, that's just for Nintendo. They haven't talked about power specs since like the GameCube. So that's why I told you guys in group chat. I'm like, dog, they talking about spec hardware, bro. This is a whole new Nintendo right here. Because if this was like the Switch 1, the Wii U, or the Wii, they would not be talking like this right now. So because of those new,
it did seem more fresher, more younger, and stuff like that. You know,
because of those new guys, yeah, this is that. Because of them, that's why we have this right here, which I ain't mad at it. I love it. So hope
it's
they keep
good.
it up.
It's needed. It's needed.
No, it is. It's definitely needed. So we got the Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour, which is kind of like the Astro's playground, and you gotta pay for this shit though.
Yeah, that's why I was like, bro, because what's dirty about it, the way they was presenting it strongly came across like, all right, this is something that's packed in just so you can like learn the ins and outs of the system. Just to be like, oh no, you gotta pay for this. Oh my god, here we go. That was the first sign of bullshit that was to come. So
how much was this?
Yeah, Nick, you were looking at it. So what? How much was it?
They didn't even price it yet.
Oh, they haven't.
It has no price yet. Yeah.
So what's the deal? Okay, because I missed this part because I was working. So what is it? What's the welcome tour for?
So the welcome tour is basically learn how to get around, learning like the joy cap, like learning stuff about the Switch 2, like the mouse controls right here. So you can use it as a mouse. You got like little, I guess. You can do little games and stuff.
It's like, basically a
tutorial,
a gamified version of an instruction manual of how to use the Switch. No, I'm just like it's like in its bare necessity. That's literally what it is. It's a gamified instruction manual. That's what it is.
So they basically made a how to play game tutorial game.
Yeah,
pretty much that you have to pay for.
Pay for it.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna go ahead and go to YouTube.
I'm gonna go over here, go to YouTube and do this. Like
learn how to use it.
I still, you know what? They're gonna get away with it, so they can do it.
I see this. So you know who this resonates with for me?
What?
It's not me. It's not anybody in the chat. It's not anybody on this podcast. Okay. It's for those that have absolutely no history of video games, but they want to attempt to try it, and they don't know what they're doing at all. I would probably say that tailors to those individuals. Now, whether or not they're gonna pay for it is another. It could be like $5.
I will hope it, man.
And that's still too much if you ask me. But
it better not be the latter, because oh boy, hell no.
No. If you're talking about some $20 for this, no, get off my screen with this.
No one's gonna buy it. It's literally it was a waste of development at this point. That and that other game.
1-2 switch.
You know which one I'm talking about?
1-2 switch.
No. The one where it's like a sports game with like wheels.
That was on top of the handicap game.
I was like, there's
handicap game.
It is a handicap. It's handicap basketball.
I just found funny. Oh, you talking about a handicap game? He's like, whoa, hold on. What you trying to say? It's like, what?
Hey, I can talk about it.
I was just about to say, Steve, say it.
I can say this shit. You won't get mad at me. I don't care. I'm handicapped. I can take my leg off and do the same damn thing, bro. I can do it. Nintendo should have called me. Hell, I can do it.
I was about to say that'd be funny if you get an email. It's like, we like your spirit. We want you to come down here and try and be first time hands up to try to handicap game. I was like, oh, hold on.
I took my leg off. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And I'm on my own 2 feet.
Oh my god! I'm on my own 2 feet.
I hit everything. I'm handicapped. I'm black. I kind of like basketball. I mean, I'm the demo for this game. Come on. They should talk to me.
What am I gonna do about my leg?
Sir, I'm gonna disregard that comment saying I almost like basketball. Like you know what the fuck you was saying when you said that shit.
Never should have gave you money. Should never gave you handicapped brothers money.
Oh my God! Should never give you handicapped motherfuckers a wheelchair. So we should have.
I cannot. Okay, you know what? The grifters are probably mad as hell because this game covers everything they hate. I bet this the ultimate DEI game they hate. It's robots. It got no white guys in it. It's handicapped folks. They probably mad as hell, but it's funny though. Look, and look at this. I appreciate including the handicap game,
bro. That's what's fucked up. That's what people are gonna keep calling. That's what people are gonna keep calling it too. He's like, yeah, man, yeah, I want to play the handicap game. Yeah,
the handicap game.
It has a name, but they just gonna keep calling it the handicap.
That's so bad. I know that's gonna catch on. That's so
that is a handicap
bro.
game.
That dude, what Ricky Berwick? That dude was like, oh yeah, finally a game for me. I said, no, stop.
They ain't trying to pass that. Look, you know what? They tipped. It was so funny. Nintendo tiptoed. I'm just gonna be going. So we talk about this handicap game. Can I find it? Here it is. Drag and drive right here. Look at this, y'all. Drag and drive.
Look at the comment. Look at the comment next to it. The comment next to it. The one right there by old school PlayStation.
Yo.
Wait, before what now?
Look at the comment right beside the video of the game.
Oh my god! Oh no! Oh my god!
It already started.
Oh,
It already started.
Goodness.
Oh my god, that's funny.
This might be the worst Nintendo game. I gotta retweet that. That's funny. Oh shit.
Oh no.
I can't believe y'all did this.
Oh,
what? We gave y'all proper representation.
This is talking about representation. Nintendo did. I ain't gonna lie. But look, it is a strict. They tried to pass this off.
Bro,
somebody said they didn't make arms, they made legs.
Or no legs. What you talking
no legs.
What does this look like?
What?
Oh, it's like
you probably thinking about remember the robot fighting stuff?
No, the one with the racers. Not the racers. The
handicap game?
No, it's not handicap game. It's just it's like a race car game, but you got to score with the
Rocket League.
Yes, Rocket League.
Oh, Rocket League. Oh, okay.
That's what this visual right here is giving
Rocket League
vibes.
I can see that, yeah. Especially how they be like zooming all over the place and shit. And then I think you can like go alongside the walls and stuff like that. Like you're not just like stationary, like on the ground. I think you can like roll alongside the walls and stuff. So
somebody said Nintendo Switch Sports Handicap Edition.
Oh my god.
Remember Handicap Man?
No,
the Wayne. Nintendo knew this. You know, when they develop this game, they know they probably rolling.
I wonder if when they show like the box, if it's gonna have the handicap sticker on the side of it, like right next to the rating, like E for everyone, and then have the handicap sticker on the side of it.
Have a little placard.
That's cold-blooded. That's some cold-blooded shit right there.
Anybody getting mad? I'm handicapped, so I can talk about the game, and I can talk about all of it too. So anybody get mad, I don't care.
I ain't gonna lie, the way that they was playing it, how they was doing this with the I said no.
I saw that shit this morning. I was like, no, Nintendo.
You better not be playing. Nobody better not ever play that like in a park somewhere, like on a table, and they just doing this while somebody's walking around in wheelchairs. Oh my god, I can't believe you making fun. Like, no.
Y'all, this game is
I'm playing the handicap game. You playing the what?
And I ain't see this tweet right. This tweet right here. This says might be the worst Nintendo game. I did not. Oh, I'm going to Nintendo. Old school PlayStation. This is, man, that's funny. I mean, I can laugh because I'm, like I said, I understand.
Nah, that shit funny. Bro. Let's go ahead and keep it. That shit funny.
You can't cancel me because I cut your leg off and let you be like this now. All right, so let's go back to the game card. So Nintendo Switch game card is red and it looks nice. But we are talking about additional storage. You got micro SD cards, and then you can use a transfer tool and stuff. And the new Pro controller, which the Pro controller is badass with the C controller. It looks good. It has a lot of customization on it, especially on the back of it. Really nice.
The back of it, shout out to them for making a standard controller with back paddles. That's going to become a standard now for all controllers.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Because
it's
got to be on that point now.
And it says available June 5th. So
that's real soon. That's literally 2 months
away. But this has been Nintendo's MO since what? They canceled Metroid Prime 4 like years ago. They said we're not announcing anything. And anytime they announce something big, it's always 2 to 3 months away. Which I love that. I absolutely think that is amazing. You know, they nailed it. Like you don't have to wait that. You can wait, but you don't have to wait that long. So it ain't like it's coming out in October. It's coming like soon.
We got Nintendo Switch 2 before GTA 6.
Really did, man. Hey, GTA 6 come on a Nintendo Switch. That's gonna be crazy. But I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, and then. I think the Switch 2 is gonna last probably way longer than the original Switch because we got we got 8 years out this bitch, bro. Like, but for this one,
I think that's good.
I would say that's a good decade, about a decade plus, easily.
And a lot of change in 10 years too, because I'm like,
oh yes,
I think by that point the heavy consoles will be done, at least on the physical side.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So the Switch 2 plays three different type of games. It plays Switch 2 games. This right here, this started the downfall, fussing with everybody. Compatible Nintendo Switch games. Compatible. Yeah. They do have Xenoblade Chronicles on here.
Yes, sir.
I do feel they're gonna get updates.
I put that on my time on the day. Xenoblade Chronicles X. I got 50 hours in that game before. I am not touching that shit.
Wilson, where you been, man? All day. We said the price point right here. We get to it, but the price point is you will get to it. You can see, no, it's not $5.99. We'll get to it in a minute.
It's shit for some people.
And also too, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. So basically, a Nintendo Switch game with an upgrade on it, and there you go. What y'all think? What y'all feel about the upgrade? It's gonna be like what, $10? You think?
I'm hoping. Yeah, it's like anywhere between like $5-10 max.
Yeah,
because but yeah, no one how they got some of these games priced. No, I mean that bitch might be about a good dub, a good $20.
Run it.
It might be a good 20, but yeah, I'm hoping that it's more along the side of like how PlayStation and Xbox are theirs.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's leaning towards that direction too.
So for $449, you get the basic Nintendo Switch 2. For $500, you get it with Mario Kart. I want the Mario Kart. What's up, Ray? Welcome to the show. What y'all think about $449? $449.99. This, we're not talking about price on everything, but price of the Switch. What do y'all think about that?
Go ahead, Mega. Go ahead.
I think, well, one, there's a $50 price difference between this and the bundle one. Nintendo knew what they was doing with that because the Mario Kart World by itself, what is that? $79.99. So that's $80. Yeah, that's almost double the price if you want to buy them separately, if you want like the cartridge stuff like that. So they knew what they was doing.
They know you want the cartridge though, so I definitely want the cartridge.
Well, that, and also I kind of figured they was gonna try to do some type of SKU that was right around the 500. So that's the one they're really trying to get people to push towards you.
And it's limited.
It's limited, and also it's gonna do a lot for like their attachment numbers for like hardware and software sales and stuff like that. So they knew what they was doing with that. But if we're talking about just the base system, I think it's a pretty decent price. It's $100 more than the OLED system, but it has way more features than what the original Switch had. So
this one,
say what now?
You see what Pixel have it say? He says he feels like $500 high for no OLED screen.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, because we already know what they're gonna do with that. Like,
yeah, they're gonna shut down OLED screen.
It's a newer LCD screen, so it's not going to look as bad as like the one that came with the original Switch back in 2017. But of course, OLED is still better. but you already know they're gonna have like within probably 3 to 4 years max, they're gonna have another SKU that has like an OLED, probably improved battery life, stuff like that. So we already know what the game is. So I'm not surprised.
How did I miss this? So we got we're paying $449 for the base.
Yeah. 500 for the Mario game.
Basically, money wise, it's more beneficial for us to buy the bundle with the game.
Basically, if you don't want it, but if you want the physical, it's going to cost you $10 more.
It's going to cost you more. It's going to cost you more than $10.
Yeah, it's going to cost you what, $20 plus tax more.
Yeah, it's going to cost like 20 or 30.
Yeah, if you're buying it solo. So you think you're making it out cheaper, but you're actually paying more if you buy the game individually physically. So you don't want to do that. You want to go for the bundle. But the fact of the matter is like we have 4K features and support 1080p frames per second, 120, 60 frames, all this, and we don't have OLED. What? Like we backtracked on the screen. Yeah, we have support for 4K and all that. That's great.
But it's a newer technology LCD.
I get that. But you don't backtrack the technology that your previous generation had maxed out to squeeze a little extra ducats out of our pockets. Yeah, like you want to make sure that you don't downgrade in any form or factor. So when everybody gets this console, and there's going to be folks out there that are going to break these apart, look at them internally, and see exactly they're going to do spec for spec. Right here. Here's my OLED, and here's the new standard Switch 2. Perform better.
And I think when that happens, we're gonna see.
We'll see. But just at a baseline right now,
on paper,
we're not getting the full specs that we should be getting for a brand new console that should be completely dwarfing everything. 100% across the board that the previous Switch generation was doing. That's just my perspective.
I agree. That's a great perspective. But let me ask you this. Okay, so it's like TVs, right? You know how like if you bought a TV, let's put it like this. I still have a plasma TV, right? Plasma TV still is tremendous for black levels and everything. If you're a TV buff. And I bought me I have 2 OLEDs. I got an OLED TV here and OLED in the room, right? But it still doesn't look as good, but it matches though. You can tell you can tell when you look at the plasma, you can tell you look at the OLED, and OLED still kind of shines a little bit better. So will this new LCD shine better or just as good as the OLED? So we gotta wait, on paper right now, like, and also 2 people talking on paper with the game prices and shit. It's crazy, like. So we just gotta wait till we get all this, tech in our hand and look at it, because that was when did OLED come out? 2020,
I think 2021.
Yeah, it was like mid-COVID that the OLED started coming out.
Okay, somebody can't let me know. It said, and then also too, it said 1080p. Somebody said 1080p OLED Switch 2 would drain the battery quickly. So. We just got to see how the tech is, because like we can't compare tech from 2021 to tech of 2025 going into 2026. So I mean,
that's what I'm saying though, right? So if again, I'm going back in terms of specs, battery power, all those things should have been upgraded with the Switch 2, right?
Yes,
we didn't get the full detail in this direct. We got just a couple of nuggets, and I mean, they shared a lot more in terms of specs than I thought they were going to share for sure.
Oh yeah,
they shared a hell of a lot.
Shared a lot. Yep,
but
it's a new Nintendo.
But like again, like the reason why I'm going down this pathway is like, if I'm paying $500, and actually let's just call it $449. I'm not worried about the game. I'm worried about the console. If I'm paying $449 for an upgraded version of what they're telling me that this is performing better, this is doing this better than the Switch 1. Okay, then it needs to have, at a bare ass minimum, all of the max amount of features and benefits that the OLED had, and then it needs to take it a few notches above that for it to be. Otherwise, what are we buying it for? We're buying it for the new games, yes, because those are going to be compatible for Switch 2. And yes, we're going to have some backwards compatible games that are going to be, they'll look better. They'll look a little bit better. They'll play a little bit better.
Yeah.
But we've already played the hell out of those games. We want the new games. We'll go back and get the new games. Don't get me wrong.
We definitely want new games.
Battery power OLED, yes, I agree with that. It's going to drain the battery life. But I would assume, and here's just my assumption, that Nintendo probably produced a better performing battery. Yes, they have a new LCD, but is it better than OLED? Because to your point, if we're talking about TVs, yes, plasma TVs do look good. They do great. They hold up well. But what is everybody in the industry talking about for a TV? 4K, 8K, 12K. It's got to run HDR. It's got to have multiple HDI points or HDR or HDMI ports. And then, of course, OLED performs better than every other TV out there. So if we're talking about clarity, and to our eyes at this point, that's a minimal. I mean, anything higher than 4K, we're really just it's semantic. It really is. We're just talking about a number at that point. But
and this is the handheld mode we're talking about too.
There is a significant difference, or there should be a significant difference from technology from over a decade ago or 8 years ago to now. That's just my perspective.
That's a good perspective, man.
I agree with that. Yeah, really good.
All right, Saturn, what do you think about this? Like, what do you think about not being an OLED screen, but you getting an HDR screen? Somebody said 7.9 wide inch color gamut LCD. So, I mean, what do you think?
I don't know. It depends. Like, again, it depends on what TV a person has, right? So for me, am I gonna notice the difference? Not really. I mean,
this is just handheld mode too. Like, in your screen, you're gonna have a 4K.
Yeah, like I feel like on handheld mode, as long as I can see like every little details, the colors are not impacted, especially because I like to play at night. To me, I'm okay. When I did have the regular Switch and then I got the OLED, I did notice a difference.
Did you notice a difference when you docked it?
When I was on handheld. Now on TV, there was like no difference. I couldn't tell. So as long as it looks good on handheld, because at this point, my main goal with the new Switch is to be able to play it on the go, especially now that I'm able to play next gen games finally, especially with traveling and all that stuff. So as long as it looks nice, yeah. Oh, and people are talking about the batteries being drained. There's battery packs, right? I don't know. Is there? Like I have like these two batteries, like portable batteries that has like, I think it has like 3 full lives.
I mean,
that's just a smart thing to say. Like, it's so funny, but like, people got portable batteries, right?
Yeah, because like the nicer screen looks, the more it projects everything you want to see, little details, the worse battery life there is.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to be on an airplane and then my Switch dies, and it's like, well, gonna have to watch those shitty movies 100 times over.
I mean, in today's modern era, like everybody has at least 1 or 2 battery banks with them. So it's because I think they said it was.
I keep 2 battery banks on me. I do got 2 battery banks. I do. I got one, and I gotta keep them joints charged. I ain't used them in a while, but if I'm traveling, I'm taking my battery banks with me. I'm definitely.
I think they said it was around.
Well, I also took. I'm recording and playing games and stuff. You definitely need battery banks, man. Like, oh my god.
I think they said it was around like 6.5, like 7 hours or something like that. So I'm like typically who plays theirs in handheld for that long duration of time without breaks? So it's there's other ways around that. Basically, there's other way around that. Oh, I think we had a super chat. I think we read that yet. No,
we read it. It was real good. Like, we'll go back to it. And thank you, Devastator, for the super chat. Said PS5 and Xbox prices for us. Oh, yeah, hold on. We got to give it to him real quick. So Devastator, here you go. You ready?
There we go. This thing been jamming today.
Oh,
There
no.
we go.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Man, make it rain for Devastate.
There you go. Shout out to you, bro. We didn't forget you, man.
Thank you so much for the 199. I appreciate it. But he said PS5 and Xbox prices for a Switch scratching my head. We'll talk about that in a minute, brother. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, let's talk about something else. Now. Saturn, she gonna talk about this because we talking about the Legend of Zelda upgrade. So we got our resident Zelda. One of our resident Zelda fans on, and the other one he's playing TCG. So shout out to him. Hope he's having fun. But Saturn, talk about this. This always makes you laugh when we make you full screen.
Catches me off guard each time. Okay, so I was hoping to get some huge Legend of Zelda news. I mean, I'm happy that we got, I guess, the Wind Waker.
Yeah,
I love the Wind Waker, but it's like it's not as exciting as I thought it was gonna be, like a full remake. So
yeah,
I mean, at least we have it, which is great.
We got a lot of Zelda news.
Sorry?
We got a lot of Zelda news. Did you see this right here? We're gonna put this on.
Yeah, the
app.
Yeah, so the thing is, I have to replay these games. Do I have the patience to replay them just to get the apps involved and have those QR codes involved? Not really. So it might be something I want to explore in a couple years. I'm still fresh out of Tears of the Kingdom, and then
are you gonna upgrade?
Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with the upgrade for a couple years. It's not like
you're not gonna pay if it's $10. You're not gonna upgrade the 2 games.
I'll get the upgrade.
Okay.
But I won't be playing it. It's just there because I need a break from it. I'm sorry. I was hoping to get something new. Yeah.
Zach is
I was
right.
excited. I'm sorry.
No, that's good. No, it's good. And then speaking of more Zelda news, you're talking about the new Hyrule Warriors, the prequel to Tears of the Kingdom, or not Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. I'm sorry. So what do you think about that? Here, and we got a picture of it right here. It's Hyrule Warriors. You know what you get with Hyrule Warriors? It's a hack and slash Dynasty Warriors type of game. But this tells the story before Link even showed up. So what do you think about this right here? It looks.
I think this is the period when Zelda goes in the past to meet those Zonais, and then we don't really know what she went through during that period of time because we only have like the tears with a few memories.
Mm-hmm.
So that game will kind of tie up into the entire story that we were not able to see. So that's something that I'm interested in, but unfortunately it's another button masher. So it's like I have to put so much effort just so I can get through the story. But you know what? It's fine.
What do you think about the game? A name, Age of Imprisonment.
I'm gonna get it. I need to know what happened between the tears. For every single tears in Tears of the Kingdom, it's great memories. But what happened in between those?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get it just so I can get that story out of the way, so I don't have to ever think about it again.
And until they get a new expansion for Tears of the Kingdom, because I'm pretty sure they're probably gonna be.
No, they need to just get a new game. At this point, I'm a little bit tired of that timeline. Can we just rewind and go to another timeline?
But Nintendo ain't tired of that money though. They said, "Well, y'all like this? Okay, we're gonna."
Yeah, imagine Twilight Princess, but open world and bigger with more.
I think I'm actually done with open world Zelda games. We need to go back to that kind of linear structure ones. I kind of miss those.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that too myself. I was like,
yeah, because Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, phenomenal games. Don't get me wrong, especially for they deal for open world games. But I don't need all my new Zelda games to be open world, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's only so many games I can put 50, 60, 70, 80 hours in, and Zelda's already reached that cap, so that's 200 plus hours. So no,
I'm surprised. I'm in it right now. Well, I'm not on Zelda, but I'm playing Ghosts. I'm already 10 hours into the game, and I'm like, damn, this game's good.
Are you playing the game? Are you playing on the black and white mode that me and Zelda told you about?
Yes, sir. In Japanese.
You getting the true samurai experience. All right, that's what's up, man.
Yeah. So we got next one of the best games on the Switch that came out a couple years ago, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I absolutely think this is outside Kirby adventure on an NES. This is my favorite Kirby game.
That game
This
came
game
out.
is so good.
That game came out at the perfect time. It came out a month after Elden Ring. After I was getting my cheeks obliterated by the tree sentinel. So you can only imagine. I'm like, dog. I think I suck at games. I need a palate cleanser, and that shit was the perfect palate cleanser. So if you people haven't played that, that was one of the best platforms on the system, hands down.
It said Pink Princess and Nintendo is capitalizing on the core fan base wanting the Switch 2 for a long time. Many are ready to make the purchase regardless of the cost. She's kind of right because I feel just like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Zach said, and also these are two members of the channel. If you want to be a member of the channel, you get videos early, you get a special access and different stuff. You get your chats already read on the channel. So thank you so much for being a member of the channel. He said all Nintendo has to do is put Switch next to it. It's just put Switch next to the new Switch, and that OLED would be all they sold. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So the Switch 2 games, enhancement games, which is pretty cool. They actually giving you good value, you know. I mean,
What's the value?
the value like on Kirby, they give you the Star Cross Plus World. They give you like, and also upgrade like graphics and frames, you know, and frame and all that kind of stuff. So you're getting something good. I hope it's $10. I'm gonna say. I don't think it's gonna be more than $29.99. But
Oh hell, they better not.
I hope it's not $29. But I'm saying if it's $10, this is Nintendo. So
okay. So how it basically it's a DLC, right?
basically DLC. Yeah,
Basically, it's a DLC. So if you don't already have the game, or are you going to have to repurchase the game altogether?
or you can buy the whole new game on Switch 2 and it'd be a different one thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you already have the game on Switch 1,
yeah.
What's the deal with it on Switch 2?
It might be like
upgrade.
okay,
You like this, like Metro Prime, Metro 4 Prime Beyond.
not like good example. Ness, when you got Ghost of Tsushima, you got the Director's Cut edition, right? So
Correct.
you got the one that had the DLC already on it. But if you just would have bought the base game, all you had to do was pay for the DLC. So
Correct.
I'm assuming that if you got the base game, like I got the Kirby game, so I'm assuming if you got the game, you pay for the upgrade, it just comes with the DLC. So essentially, you're paying for the upgrade along with the DLC, but the DLC is extra incentive for you to pay for it. So that's what it is. It's kind of a way to kind of like get you in, like you foot through the door.
Yeah, like the Metro Prime 4. It had, like we was talking about, it has a Nintendo 2 Switch edition, and then also too it has a regular edition. Now the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, it has a quality mode. It has 4K, 60 frames HDR. Handheld mode is 1080p, 60 frames per second HDR. And also, too, it has a performance mode, 1080p, 120 frames per second HDR. So you can pick what you want to do. That is freaking amazing for Nintendo to do that. I cannot believe that. That's crazy. Like,
I was amazed when I saw it. I said, bro, this is not Nintendo we knew about, bro. They don't do shit like this. Quality mode.
They don't pay for this game. Metroid Prime has to have this. This when I saw this, I was like, ooh, this looks good. This looks good.
They do look good. And remember when last week we was talking about it? I said, that don't look like no Switch 1 game. And it was
we talked
they
about
was playing it on Switch 2. Because it looked too damn good. It's like, oh my goodness.
It does kind of give a Halo vibe.
Do it. It don't know. It do give a Halo vibe. It
does give a Halo. I know it's not Halo. It just the color scheme
and probably the art style too.
Vibes. But a much better looking Halo one. But you know. Yeah.
Oh, Zach King said people talking about reselling this like
man,
crazy easy. But buy 2, resell 1. There you go. Going. You know what? I think this is not gonna be a highly scalped iPhone. It's gonna be, but I think Nintendo is gonna, add more and more and more of these systems out in the. They got a lot of these systems ready to go.
Oh, you already saw what they did with the notifications, right? For like people on Nintendo Online Store, they said people who had a Nintendo Online membership for at least a year. I think a year, at least a year. They're gonna be like first priority customers, and honestly,
also people that have 50 hours of gameplay, and also.
Oh yeah, yep, that's true too.
I'm out.
But you also too, you can pre-order at Best Buy, GameStop, Walmart. I don't know about Amazon. Amazon probably give it the day up.
Yeah, Amazon. I couldn't, like I told you, Steve, I couldn't even find Xenoblade X on there. I said, damn, this shit is nowhere to be found on here. I had to go to Walmart and buy that.
Nintendo punished them for releasing all them games early. So they sent them to him after. So Nintendo, what they did is when, like I said, when Xenoblade Chronicles came out, then they shipped Amazon all their supply.
They're messing up my plug, man. That's where I always get my games from, man. They ruining it. Now I gotta actually go outside my house to get this stuff.
He's like, I actually gotta leave the house.
Yeah,
I gotta put pants on.
Like to go for stuff like that. I mean, I leave anyway, but not for stuff like that. I need shit to come to me.
We got Elden Ring for the Switch. Everybody getting Elden Ring?
We knew that was coming.
I
knew that was coming.
I am surprised about that. I wonder how it's gonna be. Elden Ring on mobile.
I will say I already put more than 300 hours into the PS5 version. As much as I love Elden Ring, ain't no damn way I'm starting over from scratch.
Yeah,
and they took away they passed away all the exploits, like how you can level up quick.
Yeah,
I said, nah,
I'm
not doing that again. I will only entertain the idea if they gave the option to move like cross save progression. That'd be the only way I'll be interested in. But cool for them though. You ain't played it. I mean, that's great for y'all.
We got Hades 2, called by Neo Ness.
Super excited.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to play this one.
Which we know Hades 2 gonna be on everything, but to be nice on the Switch is a big deal too.
Oh, that's probably gonna be the best seller on Switch. Switch and PC. Switch and
PC. Street Fighter 6. And then they add years 1 and 2, the Fighters Edition. All the downloads, everything is gonna be $59. Please, Capcom creators, can I get a code for this game too?
Bro,
This cover.
A copy of this.
This cover, this cover is so freaking dope.
Yeah, this is fire, bro.
Yeah, that is.
I would love to have a poster of this.
That's what I'm saying. I love this poster. This poster is so dope.
That cover
and Ryu in the back. I'm like, oh, that's nice,
bro. Yeah, Ryu and Terry.
The original Street Fighter 6 cover looks like a placement holder compared to this. Like this is
the cover was like this. If the collector's edition looked like this,
look at Sandra. She said, "Y'all talking about fighting games again?"
Oh, here we go.
No, I played Street Fighter 6.
Yes,
I'm actually thinking. Sometimes I zone out when I'm thinking because I really enjoyed playing the game. But
would you buy this again?
I think so. I want to play it handheld.
Oh, you want to play World Tour in handheld?
That'd First of all, don't make fun of World Tour. That was fun.
No, World Tour is fire. That's what I'm saying. World Tour is the shit.
That was the best part. Is creating myself as a fighter and then go and just like
they
slap people for no reason and fight them.
Did you say slap people for no reason?
Yeah, you just go up to them, you uppercut them real good, and then you fight them. It's so satisfying.
I gotta give
you
Saturn
are all about the. Y'all, if y'all haven't known and got to know Saturn, she loves violence and horror. So
they're gonna become a crazy person.
You kind of halfway there, but you know, she loves good beer, good drinks, uppercutting fools, and horror. So,
oh, I love horror games. Oh, I can't wait till we talk about the other game.
Okay, we'll talk about it in a minute.
Hold on.
You say something else?
Yeah, I was gonna say I gotta give Saturn props because like you're probably the best at character creation that I've ever seen.
You saw
like
every
single time she creates her character to look like herself. I'm like, damn, that looks just like her.
Yeah,
like, my shit would be like some generic he's like
I don't know why when you said that it reminded me of Ugly Shepherd from Mass Effect. You remember the Adventures of Ugly Shepherd?
And my Shepherd looked the same all three games. He looked exactly the same.
You know why her stuff is so good? Because she's an artist. She's an actual artist, and so she probably meticulous. Like, no, it gotta be like this. Do you see her character she put on Instagram? I'm like, God damn.
I was like, yo, she's like, I didn't do very good. I'm like, girl, please, that looks
right. The Enzoy, she was like, I can't do my double chin. I said, oh my God, nitpicking. Here we go again.
Sometimes. So I try my best with the Enzoid. It's just the issue is people create their characters and then they go about the game, and I will spend a solid 3 to 4 hours.
Damn.
Just creating my character, and then when I'm satisfied, I'm like, all right, let's go.
Damn, that's excessive. Like the longest I spent was an hour. You said 3 to 4.
I catch up real fast.
Minutes.
Okay.
I give you 10 minutes and I'm in the game.
I give it about an hour, depending on what it is.
No, it's so important. Sometimes I don't make myself as a character. Okay, only lately I've been doing that. Usually I just create something. I just look up on the internet like Let's look
You
up a
should
random
really,
dude, and then I just redo them.
you know what? You should really charge people to do that. That's what you do. You should
I
like,
was sitting
hey,
here thinking the same thing. I was wondering if
I
you
would
could
charge like $100 or something like that. I would, or how many hours I would charge people like to make that. That's some good money.
Oh,
Y'all,
yeah, that
hey,
makes
if y'all
sense.
want Saturn to make y'all in-game characters for something, y'all hit her up and pay her some money because she would do a fantastic job. Oh my, you need to start doing this girl, y'all. She can get lazy sometimes, but this girl is good. She good. She know. I'll be telling her she lazy. I tell she good. Her art is good. Go follow her Instagram. Her shit is good. Like, God dang.
I
Like,
need to work. I need
like,
to work a lot on the art part. I'm trying to get
no,
as
she
good as
with
like,
that pen.
Capcom art is like the where I'm trying to get at, and I just need to study their art style.
Well, study this right here. I bet you can make you make the whole podcast look like this, right? Like,
hell yeah. I'd be like, damn, that's me. I got my
Oh, you know what? I should do that. Actually, that's a good idea.
you should do something like that, yeah. So we can make a physical podcast art. That'd be really good, and we can use it.
All right.
We can make shirts and stuff. I'll give you a more of the stuff since you did the art. That should
I'm
be
gonna come up
good.
with something very exaggerated and fun. Okay.
Yeah, we do, and we'll sell
Yeah,
like
yeah,
both
the
of them. I'll
exaggerated
make
stuff
sure you
always
get
be
more.
Now I
nice.
got an idea. She should do some Tiberius art for me. Ooh.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that'd be
can
dope.
do that.
Hey, that'd be good.
And I
We'll
don't
talk
charge.
offline.
But like Street Fighter 6, okay, so
They
they're
got
still
amiibos. Yeah,
they're still releasing amiibos. I am definitely getting this 3-pack. Luke,
Yeah.
Jamie, and Kimberly, I am definitely say the same day. Yo, I'm getting. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I want the puppy up. I'm getting these amiibos.
I
I
wanted
love
the
Street
Kimberly
Fighter.
one the most.
Which one you want?
We
You
kind of
want-
already got amiibos though.
What you mean?
What?
Luke and Kimberly.
Oh, you mean you mean
Kimberly
the,
already exists? No.
We
No.
got it in the collector's edition.
Oh, she's talking about the
Oh, that's
statue.
not an
the
amiibo,
collector's
that's just a
I
edition.
know. I'm just playing. That's a joke.
Oh.
I was like, what? How?
and those are gonna look really good next to like people's Smash Brothers amiibos because they already got like Ryu, Ryu, Terry.
Yeah. I'm still looking to get a
Tekken
Terry
characters.
one. I think I'm gonna pick up Terry. If I see a Terry one this weekend, I think
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah,
pick it
Terry
up.
won't get picked. Well, there's already a Terry amiibo.
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying,
I
like,
don't
yeah,
have it.
yeah, you gonna have it next to it. That's what we're saying. Yes, that's gonna.
If I see it this weekend in Midwest Gaming Classic, make sure I come out 4th and 6th in Milwaukee, baby. Come out and see me walking on the floor. But I definitely might pick up a Terry if I see it this weekend. But also too, so Street Fighter 6 is being good. And then next up, here you go, Ness. I'm Ness, but
Oh
Mega.
boy, yeah, I
Damian
said, bro,
Maki at 2.
I saw that. I said when the character said, "I need my arsenal. I need money." Did he say arsenal? Oh shit, motherfucker! That's Damon X Market too. I can't wait. In case you people haven't noticed, I'm a real big Mech fan, and I also have.
Here you go.
It looks good.
It does look good.
I have the collector's edition of the first game. This is the actual hanger and of the first arsenal from the game.
Looks
So.
good.
Yeah, man, I saw it. I said, "Oh yeah," because the people who made that the original creators of Armored Core.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can like see the correlation, but you kind of tell it's an art style. But yeah, I saw that. I was like, "Yeah, that's day one. That's day one instantly."
And then Split Fiction 2 coming at lunch.
Oh, okay. They're bringing that over. Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
they bringing that
That's
over.
that's a perfect Switch 2 game. If I'm being honest.
It
Like,
is.
Yeah.
And then Black Folks Rejoice. Madden is coming to the Switch. You know how many brothers in the hood is gonna have a Switch 2 now? Brothers are gonna be like, "Yeah, I got that Madden, man. I got that Switch. I'm taking it with me, dog. I'm taking it with me, dog." You're like,
God.
brothers are, man. Let me tell you something. Black folks, we not me, not this, but our brothers, some of my brothers, only play in sports games Madden. They love some Madden. The many conversations I have with other black men, man, what you playing? You that Madden, no, like, not really.
I'm
like,
laughing
do I
because
feel
that's the same way it goes with me. They're like, hey, I'm like, oh, they're like, oh yeah, so and so's a gamer. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah. They talk about me, like, oh yeah, he's a real gamer. I'm like, he's like, oh no, I'm a gamer too. I'm like, oh, okay, what you play? Yeah, I be on that Madden, that 2K.
That
All right,
2K.
that's cool. What else? College football. Like, all right, what else?
I'm like, bruh. I'm like, and this is in the black community, y'all. But black folks love some Madden. They love some college football. They will buy a whole system just to play that one game. And when they find out that you play games and you don't play that, be like,
bro.
Yeah, they
bro,
love
we ain't
bro,
playing, man.
like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, I know
Bro,
what's wrong with you.
Bro, all we need to complete the trifecta is Call of Duty, a new Mortal Kombat, and some grape drink. That's all we need. That's all.
Call of Duty.
That's a great drink. Hey, Call of Duty for sure. For real,
You know what? I actually wouldn't mind seeing college football because college football is actually really good. It is actually.
Oh
really,
yeah, last year's
really
that
good
was,
game.
Mm-hmm.
You probably get your wife to play college football, probably.
I mean, she'd rather go watch college football than play it, but yeah.
What I'm gonna say, she'd probably like sit down and like check the game out.
If I was playing it and it was like really impactful game and it was her team, then yeah, she'd probably sit there and watch it.
Okay, because I know she's a big college football fan.
Oh, bro, man, she go to the game. She be everywhere, man. Her and her homegirls, they're all big college football fans.
We got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4.
Oh, yep, day one.
Day one.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that was going to happen, though. It's going to be good. It's going to be this is the part of the direct where they just say, you know what? We ain't got games. Well, hold my beer, mother sucker. Hold on. We're going to show you. Then they got the Hitman, which, okay, and Hitman's all right. Then they said a new 007 project 007. We don't know what it is, but, I figure this is going to be third party on every other console.
I want to see the thing.
Bravely Default, Flying Fair HD Remastered. I think this was like Nintendo 3DS game.
Yeah, that was 3DS game. Mm-hmm.
It was on Switch 2 launch day. Then we got, I love it. Yakuza 0, which I love the Yakuza games. I love those. Oh, that's so great. Those games are fun. Yeah, I can't even say it. Then we got to talk about Hyrule. Here we go. Nintendo GameCube, everybody.
Yes,
Here we go. And I was talking to Saturn.
Yay, Saturn, you got it.
You got what you wanted.
My wish came true. I just need the DS that I'm happy.
Now you need a DS.
I'm so happy about that because this is what I wanted to play. It was Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness because I know I refuse to spend $400.
Good point.
Very good point. They brought it finally.
I'm hoping that with them being on the online service, it drives the price of those games down because I really want Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I'm not paying $300 for that shit. Hell no. But yeah, that's one of my favorite games on GameCube, and that's gonna be on there. I said, yes, let's go.
So we got that. We got Pokemon Gale of Darkness, Super Mario Strikers, Chibi Robo, Luigi Mansion. Guess who came? Who's early? Who's late? The good doctor's in there. What's up, Alex?
What's up, guys? Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep, you just fine, brother.
Man, I'm sorry, but we had all kinds of insanity going on over at the hospital, and so I got pulled into a whole bunch of stuff, and then anyway, I finally got free, and so.
Oh, you're at the hospital right now?
No, I finally made it to the house.
Okay, good. Now we just talking about like a lot of stuff. We just getting into the meat of the matter right now. GameCube stuff, and I hope this drives GameCube prices down because we got day one. We got like what day one games we got? I don't think it's Mario, but the Nintendo GameCube controller. That's going to be.
Oh, that's day one. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. But I'm going to tell you, I actually think this is going to cause the prices of GameCube games to increase.
I don't think so because it didn't. Because hold on, before we get there, hold on. I'll let you talk about it, but let's get to these real quick. So the GameCube controller is going to be coming out. Day one, we got like Zelda Wind Waker, Soul Calibur 2 with Link.
Yeah.
Oh my God. F-Zero GX with 4 players on freaking line. That's what's going to be. That's going to be great. But yeah, Alex, why do you think these are going to increase GameCube games?
Actually, it's because of the fact that the Switch 2 doesn't really have physical games, right? Like the little cards they have are just basically keys for you to be able to access their online. So
hold on, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about more of that because the
reason why I think that the GameCube games are going to go up in price is because you're not going to have any more of them printed in any way, shape, or form.
Well, that's
and
true,
I think what's going to happen is a lot of people are going to play them because it's been out of sight, out of mind, right? So now all of a sudden you got people who are going to have that physical controller that feels almost identical to the original, and they're going to be playing these games. They're like, you know what? I really would like to have another copy of Resident Evil Zero or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they're going to start looking for it. And when all these
That's
people
true.
start looking for it, they're going to be like, wait a minute. It's like, how much is that? And it's like those prices are going to skyrocket because the demand for physical collectibles is going to increase because, you know, basically Nintendo's like, yeah, we're moving away from all this stuff and we're moving into an all digital world. And so, you know, GameCube is going to be kind of an exclamation point on that. So I think, you know, people who got fully functional GameCubes and, you know, limited edition games and stuff, especially if they're sealed and, you know, maybe even if they're graded and stuff, these things are going to hit hard, you know, because you're going to have a much larger pool of collectors.
Yeah.
Well, you know what though? Okay, I would say a wait and see, because remember when the Mario 3D All-Star pack came out and it had Mario Sunshine? Before they came out, right? Mario Sunshine all day sold for like $60. And when they came out, it dropped to like $30. So I seen it drop. This Pokemon games on here, if people can get the Pokemon games, I think like some of these games is going to be on here, they will drop. And then it'll probably be more people trying to get these games cheaper. But some of the lesser known games, I think, may go up because GameCube games have always been expensive because it's about like 500 GameCube games. So they kind of been expensive, but they put like most expensive games on here, like right here and on the screen, you know, Fire Emblem, like $300 game, Pokemon, $200 game, Mario Strikers, like a $70 game, Chibi Robo, like a $120 game, Luigi Mansion is like $60, $70 game, which is on the 3DS. So, you know, you got other places to play though. But, you know, you do have a lot of people who are nostalgic for GameCube.
Yeah,
So
I think that what's going to end up happening is these people are going to, not only are they going to have the ability to play these games without having to actually use either a physical disc or, you know, let's say they're a big fan of the game. They've got a copy they play. They've got a copy that's sealed or something like that. It's like now a lot of people who, you know, want to be able to experience those games again have direct access with their subscription. I mean, the fact that Nintendo has been so smart about putting NES, SNES, you know, GameCube, like all these different archive systems available for people to play is really, really smart because it keeps people invested. It pulls in the older gamers that are like, you know what, for that subscription per month, it's 100% worth it to me to be able to play Super Metroid or whatever. And so, you know, this is overall, I mean, outside of the pricing, which have you guys talked about pricing yet?
Not yet.
No, we better get there in a minute.
Okay,
So
I'm not going to say anything about it right now.
Don't say anything right now.
No, I'm not going to say nothing about it right now.
People been waiting. And also, shout out to everybody. We got, oh, goodness gracious. Hey, Twitter is catching up to the YouTube people. And if everybody's on YouTube, please hit that thumbs up button. It will let YouTube know that we're here. It will help out the channel. It help out the goal. So and if you don't like it, hit the dislike because it's the same thing. Likes and dislikes are the same. So definitely do that for us.
Yep.
If you want to
chime in here real
if
quick,
you're hate watching, make sure you hit the thumbs down button. It will
write a comment. We want to see why you hate. Like that always makes our day.
Yeah, so if you
always
hate,
smile on the hate.
and also if you're watching secretly and you're not doing anything, thank you so much for giving me time of your night. You didn't have to be here, but you wanted to hate and you wanted to be here. So fucking thank you so much, man.
Watching.
Well, you chiming in this?
Let me chime in here real quick because I want to hit back on what Alex was talking about with. So I know we said that some prices were going to drop on certain games. I think Pokemon is the oddball out of the group.
Oh yeah,
I don't think that drops at all, to be honest, because you have tons of. I mean, look at how people are acting with the cards for crying out loud.
Oh my gosh,
Jesus Christ! These folks are insane. They're nuts. They're psychopaths. So I think there's going to be you're going to have select games that go up. Yes, you're going to have some that drop, and then there's going to be a subset of games that either stays the same or spikes a little bit and then flatlines and then settles again. I think the thing about it with Nintendo and the way they're doing this is they're allowing a newer generation of individuals, and they're also allowing, you know, us, the older generation of gamers, to play these games again. And especially, you know, if we're talking about NES, Super NES, and some of those games, we're talking about a large library of games that some people probably didn't get access to back in the
Yep.
day. And they're like,
Yep.
damn, I never got to play this growing up. And I always wanted to play it. Now I have access to it. But I also have access to the funds to say, you know what? That game's worth buying as a physical copy in my collection.
Correct.
Whether that's sealed or it's a CIB or if it's just the card itself. So I think that's kind of where we're at now, where we're at this crossroads with physical and digital, where if the company allows the full library to be out there digitally, this allows the consumer or allows the collector to say, you know what? Now this gives me a very targeted approach to how I want to collect my games.
100%.
Because now I'm like, okay, well, this game's trash. I'm not about to pay $200 for that because that game's trash. It's not worth having on my shelf. I don't want that. Versus like, man, that game's a $150 game, but it's an amazing game. And I want that because that's a piece of nostalgia that I really, really want to keep and hold on to. It's a piece of history with Nintendo. So I think that's kind of where this goes. And to Steve, to your point, I know you do this day in and day out, right? You find games on the cheap and trade and you do all that. So you see the prices pretty often. But I do think that there's some outliers out there with this particular case where, we'll find games on GameCube and then 3DS, and then as the years go on, it's going to be Switch. But of course, by then, the library is already there digitally. So the content is going to be 1,000 times different.
And everybody meet Star Fox. Since we're talking about GameCube games, meet
What's
Star
up,
Fox,
Pop?
everybody.
I'm just waiting for him to say do a barrel roll, but that's probably the other one.
Yo,
He's like, please put me down.
Hey,
He looked terrified looking in the camera. Look at him.
Yeah, he's like, oh my god, I just want to go lay down.
yeah, he wanted to go back and lay down. He was looking, so I was like talking about GameCube. So I'm putting him back over here.
Oh, but then off of that, no, I will say because with this, the games are behind a subscription service, so that might, to Alex and Nessa's point, that might actually cause them to either go up or probably stay around the same, because at the end of the day, once that subscription goes away, they go away too. So yeah, so it's not like this is a this is a complete solve of the digital game stuff like that, because it's subscription based and you got to pay for it. So and like you buy, you keep it. So as long as you got subscription, you can play it. But unlike my games I got here, I can whip them out, pause, and play them whenever I want to. So it's gonna be nice to have them on the go and stuff like that. But it's not gonna completely replace GameCube, unfortunately. So yeah,
Saturn, you buying it? You buying GameCube games? Are you buying it? Are you upgrading?
I am still buying GameCube games. I'm hoping that the price will go down, because one of the games that I have, it's called Baden Kaido's series. The prices went down.
Like crazy.
They released them. So that's why I'm not to me, I think that's what's going to happen. It's the fact that anybody can play it. No one's gonna go on eBay and purchase some of these games. And then they're gonna have to force the price maybe from 300 to maybe 150, and that's doable for me. So as long as the price goes down, then I'm satisfied with that. So I'm hoping that's what happens with XD Gale of Darkness, because in Canadian currency, it's disgusting.
yeah, that's
the good old Canadian dollar.
I hate it so much.
We got Borderlands 4 coming. Also, we got Borderlands 4 coming. We got Civilization 6, 5, 6, 7.
Bro, we got Cyberpunk 2077 coming. What's up?
Yeah.
And then we got WWE 2K and NBA 2K. So you know what? Hey, I hope this WWE game runs good. I hope.
I think that NBA 2K, that's you start getting these sports games basically similar to what you can get on a home console, but you've got it on the run. People are gonna just absolutely eat those games up.
Bro, my player parks are gonna be fucking lit, bro. When they in the parks and the schools, I got my player same levels on a PlayStation 5, Xbox, handheld. Yeah. Oh yeah, Cyberpunk. I was excited for this. I still haven't played it. I still have not played it.
I haven't either.
I mean, PC is the definitive experience. Not gonna lie, but
I want to know how it's gonna run.
Yeah, me too.
It's all about how it's gonna run. Then next up, Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Nobody in their mama was surprised at this.
No, nobody was surprised about that.
Nobody was surprised at this.
Remake integrate.
Yeah, but you know that thing is gonna sell like hotcakes, though, right?
Oh yeah, especially
yes.
the Japanese are gonna eat this shit up, bro. Like
I might actually play it on Switch,
bro. Like, cause I don't know if
It's
you got
good.
I don't know if you got to pay attention, but like the Eastern market, so it's like Japan, they ain't been fucking with the PlayStation like that, like since like late PS4 or like PS4 generation. So this
I
is gonna
played
do
PS
numbers.
Portal is where I play it the most because it's one of those games that doesn't as long as you got good internet, it's perfect for that.
It is. That's one of them games like the sports games and all kind of the football games, stuff like that. You just like, all right, I'm on the couch chilling. Somebody got got the PlayStation on. Let me just stay in the bed. Yeah, that's why I love the PlayStation Portal for. But
if I didn't put so many hours into remake and rebirth, I definitely would have bought the Switch version. But I got too much to invest in the PlayStation. So
well, but again, you're still playing the better version on the PlayStation 5.
Oh right. That's true.
We got Silk Song, and everybody was talking about like they're just gonna pass through Silk Song real quick,
bro. Like
the new Nintendo Direct is going to go in more detail with all this stuff. So,
bro, they've been showing Silk Song for like what 4 or 5 years now. Like it's
bro.
Yeah, they keep showing that shit. I'm like, dog, like just stop showing
it's
it, bro.
2025 now. It's coming out 2025. Like,
I would hope.
Nintendo
I would
play
hope so.
that day.
Oh, I want to get Alex. Alex, I want to get your comment on this game right here. We was talking about the handicap game.
So honestly,
did you see? Hold on, did you see this tweet?
Yeah. No, I hadn't seen that. But no, but the thing is, like, so first of all, I think it's great because it makes sense, right? It's not like something that doesn't fit or whatever. Like, it's a totally like legit. If you've ever seen Murderball, it's like exactly kind of what's up. And then
oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like that's what it kind of reminds me of. And I was like, okay, that's cool. I can totally get behind that because that's some pretty intense, gaming. It's like, and then I can't remember the name of the game, but it was the little cars where you like hit the soccer ball and stuff like that. Rocket League.
Like
basically Rocket League. And I was like, all right.
Let's make that exact same comparison for you.
Yeah, that's the same exact thing. Yeah.
My only issue with it though is that I don't want to play it like using two mice. I want to be able to use a controller because I'm not going to be sitting there all like, going. I'm like,
wait a minute, Alex, you don't want to be handicapped like me, bro? Come on.
It's not an issue of wanting. It's just that, like, honestly, I think that's going to drive handicap and non-handicap people insane having to use the mouse to be able to play that. Like, you want to be able to use the controller. You know what I'm saying? So
I think
I understand that's their gimmick, but that gimmick is going to be like every other gimmick. It's going to die on the vine. Like, they just need to make sure that you can play that game without that.
Right. Makes sense. Perfect. I agree. 100% agree with that.
Third-party support for the Switch 2 is crazy. This right here, I was surprised. Ridge Racer, the arcade. It's an arcade archives 2 Ridge Racer. And there's gonna be a lot of like Namco old school games. And the original Ridge Racer, they probably had R4. They might have Rage Racer. It's a lot of stuff on it.
I wonder if they're gonna be online. Cause that'd be dope if they're online for those.
It probably will. And here we go. She's ready to talk about this, y'all. So we got the Dusk Bloods from Software and Saturn. You was ready for this game, so we'll let you talk. I know you want to talk about this, so go ahead. The floor is yours.
At first, I was like, "Is this like an expansion to Elden Ring?" That was like the first thought because one of the characters, Blade, is there, and I'm like, okay. But then I'm seeing like vampires. So I'm like, wait, is this like I know it's a FromSoftware game. You can tell by like the long limbs and all that stuff. So yeah, I was like, okay, this is like a brand new world. Wait, is this a game that I haven't played before? Just because the graphics still kind of look a little bit outdated, but no offense.
All FromSoftware games look like that.
Look at that. I was like, and then this guy. I was like, yo, this is Elden Ring all over again. So I thought it was like a DLC or something. And no, it turns out it's its own game.
It's its own thing.
Yeah, and it's an exclusive for Nintendo, I believe, because it said only for Switch 2.
Yep. They paid money for that. I can only imagine how many bands they dropped on FromSoftware.
No, you know what? I bet you they were just like, we went to Sony and they wanted, when they pitched the game and Sony was like, nah, man, we don't want this. So they were like, bet we'll just go over to Switch then.
Watch it
Good
be
point.
like all-time seller or
Probably
some
what
shit.
happened. But like,
Yeah.
this is the fact that they brought up that one character Blade. I'm like, he died. I killed him. So, so I don't know how that's gonna turn out.
So you think this is like it's gonna tie into Elden Ring?
Either it's in the past, but then it's vampires. There's no vampires in Elden Ring, so I actually
No,
have
I
to
think this is a
wonder.
totally, wholly new independent IP that's separate from all those because Nintendo doesn't want. I mean, if it's exclusive, they're going to want to have hooks into the IP for future purposes.
A lot
And
of
this
people,
is rated M. This is rated R. Oh, not rated R. I mean rated,
Rated
M.
M
card.
for
Yeah,
mature.
but that's definitely like that. I know 110% that's Blade. I know it. There's no way around it. And then there's those like lizard creatures from the Volcano Manor.
Oh yeah, you're right. Those are those same things.
Like,
A lot of people.
characters.
A lot of people were saying this looking like it might be a spiritual successor to Bloodborne. I mean, I can see a lot of similarities.
Yeah,
between this
this
and
is.
Bloodborne.
So, the chatter that I was reading was that like Bloodborne is not going anywhere, and so the creator of Bloodborne was like, "Screw it, I'm just going to make a new game, put and call it something else, and then
Might as well,
put it
yeah.
on the Switch." I think it's brilliant because see now you're all of a sudden tapping into a lot of different markets. If you paid attention to the games that they were showing, they had something in every genre.
Look at that.
I
Isn't
mean,
that
every
the
genre.
Volcano Manor? It has to be. It has to be.
It kind of do look like a Volcano Manor.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
what
it
I'm
could be in a
thinking.
different neighborhood. Maybe it's not the same.
Yeah, different neighborhood.
He up the street. He on a different block.
Yeah, he's
Exactly.
still on West Side.
We on a different zip code, okay?
a different zip code. Oh no, it's like if the difference between Volcano Manor is that and some big ass lizards and a
And look at that, magic wielders, and then the guy. Oh my god, I was like, this is like, freaking. That's why I thought it was Elden Ring. I'm like, are they gonna go back to the same areas? Is this a fighting game? What is this?
when I saw the trailer,
I thought
was
they
like,
said
yeah,
it was
this
an
is
action
Elden
RPG, so I'm
It's
guessing
kind of
more
reminded me of
Elden
Devil
Ring,
May Cry a little bit.
I'm just so excited. I'm sorry. I don't know what to expect.
Ring. I
So-
do want to see more on it. Yeah.
So I have a question. Do you think there's going to be collector's editions since none of these
Oh,
games
you
are
know
actually
it
on the
is,
carts?
426.
Gonna be so
Oh,
many
I would
damn
hope so.
collector's
I
editions.
won't.
We gonna be so broke.
Man, if they do a
Yeah.
collector's edition of this and put like some kind of figurine statue up in this piece, I'd be like all over it.
Same.
Yeah, Alex, they have 6.
Oh yeah, I know they're gonna do like some amiibos and stuff. So yeah, I can already see.
Yeah,
it.
but see, amiibos to me are cop out. Like, don't get me wrong, I like amiibos and I understand what they're for and they're
Mhm.
great. But I want like a collector's edition that has the amiibo and like make it like some big ass statue where your amiibo sits inside it or something, and then it creates like a diorama or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
that
what-
type of
yeah.
thing would be
Mhm.
sick. And I would
Resident-
pay $199 for that. I wouldn't even
Resident-
think twice.
Resident Evil 7. What was it? Well, I guess it was kind of diorama. Resident Evil 7, what they did with that replica manor, and then had
Yep.
the lights and stuff. I love that. I'm still looking for it, but then I ain't paying $100.
But I mean, can you imagine though? It's like, okay, you can buy the amiibo and then you have like this backdrop that your amiibos
Yep.
fit in
Mhm.
for the collector's edition. So
Yep,
it's
I
like
would
you
love
got
that.
like a whole entire like set of like 3 amiibos and like a diorama backdrop. I mean, bro,
Mhm.
it's like that's marketing genius right there. Nintendo, don't forget to cut me my check.
They gonna steal your idea like they steal everybody.
Alex, speaking the magic words, man, because the ideas he was saying, I love stuff like that. Like I kind of have that with my DMX Marketing Collection Edition. It's kind of like that idea. It's like it's the figurine with the mech inside the hanger. Like I love shit like that.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
I would
You know,
love
it's
that.
like I think they just need to go bigger and better on their collector's editions. And I hope the
Mhm.
Switch 2 delivers on that.
Yes, sir.
So what do y'all think about this? This is the only kind of of the
I'm
raw
surprised.
claw.
I'm surprised this is being remade, and it has Sakurai's name behind it. I said, really, this is what you're working on? I ain't hating on it. I love the first game. I was like, this is what you're doing. I said, all right,
Stop paying
that's cool.
attention after this.
I mean, I'm not buying it, but I'll play it at some point. I'll go
It's
over to
lit-
somebody's
it's-
house that has the cart and just be like, "Hey, let me borrow this
Yeah,
for 2
I'm
weeks."
not unless I hear something really good about it.
Yeah,
But
it's
what
literally
I
just-
will be buying is this new Donkey Kong game. He looks weird as hell, but
yeah,
Silly.
yeah. It's like I was telling the group chat. I was like, not too much of a fan of his new look because it's inspired by the movies.
Not digging it.
But the game itself fire though. Like that's day one. That's day one.
I'll get used to it. I definitely think they're using the Mario Odyssey engine because when I looked at this, is this Mario Odyssey again or a new Mario 3D game? But look at Donkey, he got pants. I didn't notice that. I think
Danky Kang. It's like,
I mean-
nah, man, this is my cousin. What's his name? Danky.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
So I'm
This is
assuming
going to be
this
really
is like,
good.
this is essentially like the new Donkey Kong Country series now. I'm assuming, but
I
3D.
guess so.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
does that mean that we don't have a mainline like Mario anything coming like in the launch window?
Yeah, not in the launch window because if you remember, this is the 40th anniversary of Super Mario.
Right.
Right? So that happens at the end of the year. So I think the end of the year push will be the 40th year anniversary for the Mario stuff.
Man, I hope they have a collector's edition Switch 2 for that. That's gonna be sick.
It could be an OLED, then we can get it again. Pink Princess, thank you so much. And she got the hospital. You already donated like $15. You are the queen of the chat tonight.
She donating again. Hey, shout out to you. Shout out to you, man. She been making
Like
it
a
rain
rain.
all night. Damn.
Thank you so much
She
for
like making it rain.
She said, I think there will be something. Nintendo always been business savvy and having something for everyone when it comes to genres and collectibles.
Yeah, I think that's true. I agree with that.
This our podcast is her weekly strip club hangout, so we appreciate it.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Just in case you were wondering what our new content is, that there you go. You just
Oh my gosh. But look at it. It got a bit of Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, that background. Yeah, I love that specific background. That looks amazing.
It does look. This right here remind. I thought, is this Donkey Kong Country 4 or something? You know, new Donkey Kong Country. But
I think
the names have been really different for me. Because from the Mario Kart World and then Donkey Kong Bonanza, you know, okay, I understand. They try to make new IPs, but give you familiar characters and different stuff. I'm getting, and also this game comes out a month after the Nintendo Switch 2 drops. So if you notice how Nintendo does, like they always drop something, then they make sure they have something, one big title every month.
yeah, no, they got it on lock in terms of their release windows and like how they like stack their games. Like
the world is
you're
too soft.
constantly spending money with them. Constantly. Like there's never a point where you're like, well, you know, because it's a mainline Nintendo game. You're not going to be like, I'm not going to play the mainline Nintendo games. I'm going to wait until it's on clearance. No, bitch, that shit's never on clearance. That's going to be like $20 off when it's on sale 3 years from now. So shut the fuck up and just buy the game.
Console
we'll get there, Alex. We're gonna get there. And say that here's the Nintendo Switch 2 plus Mario Kart for a limited time. And this one the stream died because it was like 1.4 million people watching that stream. I'm like, God,
it just froze. I was like, okay, we're done.
It broke. It like Nintendo broke the internet, and then it says,
but you know how smart that is.
Yeah, they probably
$4.99.
Well, go ahead.
It's $4.99 with the game. It's $4.49 without the game. But if you buy the one without the game and then go buy the cart, you're spending another $90. So it really makes no sense to not buy it with the game.
And that's what they're banking on.
Big time, dude. That's gonna be like, man, Nintendo is all kinds of slimy when it comes to that kind of stuff. They're like,
yes, sir.
We're gonna make sure you buy this.
I still kind of want the physical cart though.
But there's no physical cart.
Yes, a physical card for Mario Kart.
No, man.
It's
not the full game.
No, it's a
not the
physical
full
card.
game. It's just. Is it? Are you? They confirm that it's a full game on the cart?
Well, you know what? I can't say the full game.
The only game that they've confirmed 100% of the cart is Cyberpunk so far.
Correct.
That's
Cyberpunk is on a 64 gig cart, and they've confirmed that that's it. And so far, everybody else has just been a little key.
Yep. So, like I was saying in the group chat, I hope more publishers like try to adopt that as opposed to just doing like, oh, you're just gonna use this as a game key for activation. Like, no, fuck that. I want the full game, bro.
So let's talk about that, right? Let's go talk about it. So Mario Kart MSRP is $79.99.
Dog, I don't think
digital. That's the digital copy.
I don't think if we had
$79.99 for a digital copy.
Yes, sir.
No, y'all tripping.
Yes, sir. I like that. The funny part is,
let's see if that's a digital copy. Let's make sure because we're going
to like a bonus digital. Like, is it like extra or something?
Nope. That's just the game, bro. From
right
what
here,
they're showing.
So what here's on the Switch 2 right here is talking about the Mario Kart World. And this is it going to show the price in a minute? Well, it's June available June 5th, right? The game is ready. Yeah. So pretty nice website. I ain't gonna lie on that one. That's really nice.
Oh yeah, like when it comes like how it's designed. Oh yeah, it's immaculate. Like they like top tier, world class.
It don't say anything on here right now. I'm just going through all. Oh, hold on, look at this. Okay, they are releasing wheels for this game.
Oh yeah, I think they showed that with the accessory lineup.
Okay, I didn't see that. That's pretty cool.
Like if you would have
So
asked
here
any
it is,
of us,
$79.99.
if you would have asked any of us the day before, I don't think nobody would have guessed they releasing games for $80, bro. We didn't think that they would be the ones to usher this shit in.
I'm really confused here, bro.
No, we kind of joked about it, didn't we?
Yeah, we kind of did with
yeah,
Grand
watch these games
with
be
Grand
super
Theft Auto.
expensive.
Yeah, we did that with Grand Theft Auto because that's Rockstar, that's great because they can.
Well, I guarantee you, Grand Theft Auto is going to be $100 now.
Oh yeah,
base,
yeah.
Oh, that's what we're saying. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto is gonna be $100.
Oh yeah, like
Okay,
I was like, bro, go ahead, Ness. You got the floor.
I need to understand something here. So, we're $80 is solo, right?
I think I don't know if it's physical or I don't know if it's okay. We know it's digital, but I don't know if that's priced digitally or if that's
The
physically.
physical games are
both.
$10 more than the digital.
I think
We're
that no, I
talking
think it's the
$90
other way. I think it's
Yep.
the other way around. I saw that. That's why I say it's so confusing because Nintendo has done this stuff. We got to research more about the pricing because
Now they haven't done pricing like this because I looked at the Walmart ad. I saw prices that was $59, some that was $39, some that was $69, some that was $79. I said, bro, hold on.
I mean, we've been accustomed to paying like 30, 39, 40, 50 bucks, and for like some special editions and stuff like that, 60, 70 bucks. But off the bat for just a standard game,
here you go,
70?
Ness. Donkey Kong, but
$70.
$70.
Okay, I get it. Like PlayStation and Xbox both, when they MSRP for brand new games, they're like $69.99.
They're first party games. They're first party.
Okay, that's fine. If it's a physical game, I mean, at this point, I mean, we're paying the same price for digital and physical, which mind boggles the hell out of me even to this day. But if we're paying like $90 for a standard copy, we're on a very uncharted territory. It's
Well,
like
that's $85.
they're trying to price the consumer out to just go and buy digital. That's what that is. They're
Basically.
manually trying to force people to say, you know what, that's too much. Let's just go and buy the digital copy. And that could be the case that, you know, we see like 5 years into the Switch 2 that we don't see any physical at all.
Yeah.
It could be very, like, you know, by that time, you know, PlayStation and Microsoft are going to make their final decisions on how their consoles will be out. And majority, it may be physical, some may not.
I'll tell you something. If
Here
these
you go,
games
guys.
get standardized at like $80 and $90 a piece across the board, like
Yep, that's
across
what I was looking
Sony and Nintendo and stuff, I mean, Game Pass is about to have a renaissance.
Oh, bro, Game Pass is gonna be
Yep.
OG, bro.
Especially if they start putting Game Pass everywhere. It's like, dog,
Yeah.
all I gotta do is pay what? $14 a month or what, like
Yeah.
$90 a year, and I get
Yeah.
all this. Yeah, that's true.
Guaranteed.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, you won't have the Nintendo games on there,
Bro,
but,
Phil
you know.
Phil Spencer is like, oh my god, yes, finally, now people's gonna want this shit.
All right, y'all. So look at the prices right here. And somebody in the chat says a physical copy for Mario Kart. So I don't know if this is the same right here, but we got Mario Kart right here. It's for $79.99, right?
That's
We got
still crazy to see,
$79.99.
bro. Like, I can't believe
And we got Zelda re-release, you know, Switch 2 edition.
And that's even more.
$59.
Knew that shit was going to be
Even
high.
more. Yep.
Oh, look, we got Bravely Default $39.99.
Okay.
We got Donkey Kong $69.99. Street Fighter $60, which that's cool. I'll
shit
buy
should be
that
40.
just because of the cart in the game.
That
We
shit
got
should have been 40.
Kirby for $80 for Kirby. Plus
Yes,
download.
sir. Yes, sir.
Steve, zoom out.
Damn.
And Zelda
Okay, so look-
$80.
Look
So-
at all the pricing. Look at all the pricing for their first party games.
$80 for
Everything's
pricing.
$80.
Mario
70
Kart
to
80
$80.
Mario 80.
Or
Oh,
70,
guess what?
or
If
70.
you have the
So they're-
Switch version of a lot of these games, like the Legend of Zelda game,
The upgrade pack got to be $10.
there's an
It has to
upgrade
be.
pack, but you have to pay for it, and they haven't released those prices. They're going to probably charge you $40 to upgrade it.
Oh my
No,
god.
it's probably gonna be
no.
20. It's gonna be probably $19.99 or $10.
Nah, man.
I say no.
Nah,
no,
it-
19.
What they're going to
that
do is they're
still
going to
puts
look
you
at the
at
sale
90.
price. They're going to look at the cheapest sale price they ever sold a game at, so like $41.99, and they're going to charge you $39.99 to be able to upgrade to the super duper.
Don't
juicy
say
pack.
that. I think it's gonna be $10, but I wouldn't be surprised if it
I
is
hope you're right.
$39.
Yeah, I hope you're
you're
right too. But after this $79.99, hey, anything's on the table now, brother. If I'm being
Hey,
honest.
if
Look at
Nintendo
Zelda right
is
there. Your Zelda
if
is
Nit-
$69.99, right? And you say, Steve,
Mhm.
it's still what? $10.
Yeah.
So that puts you at $80 right there.
Yep.
That puts you.
Nintendo
at the same
came
price
out and
as
said that the
everything
Switch
else.
2 is not for the poors.
You're gonna be paying $80 a game regardless.
Yep.
God
A first
damn.
party game is gonna be $80.
And
Dude's
then-
like all like brushing the crumbs off of his, manicured like little mustache, saying, "No, this is not for you."
But guys, though,
It's a status
Nintendo-
symbol now, bro.
everybody
It
was,
kinda is.
now listen, everybody was bitching at Nintendo at PlayStation at the PS5 Pro being $800 or really $800. If you buy everything day one, you're buying a PS5 Pro. You just piecing it out.
But the thing about PS5
Well, yeah, I mean,
Pro,
like the PS5 Pro had the stand, and then you had to get the Blu-ray drive, and then you got to have the console. So yeah, I mean that's where.
But
I
pushing
think
the price.
Nintendo, how they pricing everything, they got the system, the games, all that. You're not gonna not buy a game,
Yeah, I'm not worried about this the console. Like I'm
just
I
gonna play
think the
Mario
price of the
Kart for a
console is
year.
fine.
I played Mario Kart for a year. Oh my gosh.
No, but it's funny, right? Because if you buy the Mario Kart version of the Switch 2, that's $499. If you go and buy one of the micro SD EX cards and say that you're getting a 1 terabyte card, well, that's $200 right there, right? So you're already at $699 for a Nintendo with 1 terabyte plus the 256 gigabytes internal. And I'm like, holy crap! Like, add a peripheral or two. Add some Joy-Cons, add the Pro Controller, add a couple of games. I mean, bro, you just
You're
walked
over a
out with
G.
$1,000.
Yep.
Mhm.
You're over a G plus tax.
Yep, the Joy-Cons are what, $90 now, and the Pro Controller
They
is
should
$80?
rename them Sad Cons because that shit's expensive. Yeah.
That's a good one.
And then the sad part about it, of course the pun. The sad part about it is I don't even think they confirmed that if they have Hall effect joysticks. So
Yeah, they didn't say that, but I do know that the original Joy-Cons and the original Pro Controller do work with the Switch 2. And several other peripherals do too. So they took a page out of Microsoft's book, which I'm really glad that they did that, because at least that takes the sting out a little bit, because that way you can kind of budget and say, you know what, I'm going to buy this stuff now and I'm going to wait and see if anything comes up on sale like in the next 9 months.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, bring it up. What'd you find?
See, what had happened was
See if he's over exaggerating or if it's
No,
Yeah.
not right here, y'all. This kind of saddens me. So, Bravely Default, Flying HD Remaster, and Street Fighter 6 Year 1 and 2 are game key card products, meaning download only, no game on the cart.
the fuck.
And what's crazy about that, bro? Why is a 3DS game in need of a digital download card? Like that is.
Look,
That's
I
such
mean,
a
this,
I'm
that
gonna
is
let
that's a
y'all in
3DS
on a
game,
little
bro.
secret.
look, it says,
You were-
hold on, it says 11 gigabytes full game download.
11. Oh wow, 11 whole gigs. That is true.
Okay, whole shit. Street Fighter is 50 gigabytes.
Hell no, bro.
Well, you could
Street
put
Fighter 6 is 50 gigabytes. Chat, y'all see this? 50 gigabytes.
Bro,
I mean,
that means
means-
you're gonna
I
get
wanna
5
get it.
games that size onto.
Yeah,
So you
oh
need
my
the 1
God.
terabyte drive, the
Bro.
SSD or the
that
micro
means
SD.
that
Yeah.
means when, not if. When Call of Duty comes to Switch, that shit's gonna be like 150 gigs, bro.
Bruh.
And that's
You
like
gonna need-
75% of your
Yeah.
storage space right there.
you're gonna need a
Hell.
card for that one. Goodness great. I mean, damn. I mean, I love the cover and everything, but shoot.
256 ain't enough, bro.
Mm-mm.
Nowhere
Mm-mm.
near enough.
50
Like I
the
said,
amount of
they're gonna
games
force you to buy that 1
everybody
terabyte.
Nah.
Woo,
1 terabyte ain't
Jesus.
enough.
No, it's not, but at least it gives you some breathing room.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just tripping off of that. So,
Wow, bro.
how big is Mario Kart World is big? So how?
Hey, what kind of USB does it have? Because you can probably use some of these like
USB-C.
phone USB. Well, I know, but I mean, is it like the 3.2 or 4 or whatever?
Oh,
Because
I don't
you
know
can
that.
maybe use some of these external drives that run off
Okay, I
of,
see what you're getting at. Mhm.
and
Oh,
then use
okay.
that.
I don't
I-
You
know.
probably could.
I'm
That's
going to
a
tell
good
you, if you buy this, do not upgrade firmware for a hot minute. Wait, because I have a feeling that the hacking community is going to hack the shit out of this thing.
I don't think so.
And,
But
and again, I'm not I'm
I
not
believe they are.
encouraging people, but just watch. That space is going to be absolutely nuts on the Switch.
They'll just
too.
disconnect it from the internet, Steve.
Yeah.
So they don't log
Mhm.
online. They'll just make sure
Yep.
it's not connected to the internet, and they'll figure it out from there.
Yep.
That is
People-
kind of
people are
that
doing
was
that
a
with
Project Retro Games. He said, "I'm not convinced." And always a great friend of the channel, Project Retro Games. He said, "I'm not convinced about the Switch yet. Can't start to collect for a new console. Better keep collection of my retro games." A lot of people feel that. And like I said,
Yeah.
I'm on the side of both. I see both sides. I also see the side from business, like Nintendo don't care about you. They care about that money. They don't care. And
I don't know, man. I like after going through these prices a little bit, I'm kind of like I might be holding on to my money a little bit, to be honest, because like
I can understand why.
yeah, I can understand.
I'm like this is coming from somebody that has a Switch, never upgraded to an OLED, has had a decent Switch collection, still have
Yeah.
some games. The majority of them are digital now. All my physical games are gone outside of my collector's edition stuff. And me upgrading right now, like especially when I'm on the chopping block for games, I'm like I'm condensing stuff down. So
You just bought a big game, right?
no, I didn't.
No, but I'll tell you one thing. When it came down to it, like I would buy like a Switch game, and then I would wait for it to go on sale digitally, and then I would buy a digital copy, and then that
It's
way
not
it's like I always had it with me, like I could always download it on the fly, right? And so
Mhm.
that kind of takes that. Now that they've done this, there's really no point in not buying digital just from the jump.
They are
But
forced.
it's
They're
never-
making you go into digital.
Mhm.
I mean, they're not making you, but it's
Nah, that-
you
yeah,
can't fight it.
with-
You can't fight
Yeah,
it.
with,
Digital's
with,
coming.
with
Yeah.
what they just showed with those game cards, since he being game keys, yeah, that's a wrap, bro. After this generation, that's it.
Yeah, it's
That's
done.
really what it is.
Well, the
It's
fact that
over.
they did that to
We're
cartridges,
cooked. And the
like
words
it
of my daughter,
absolutely
we're
drives
cooked.
me nuts.
You said
Like,
It's
why
why
did
over. We thought we were safe with Nintendo. They said, gotcha, bitch.
Nintendo said we'll go ahead and take your legs out from your kneecaps. We'll
Oh
go ahead and
man,
put-
that's why they made that handicap game. No,
Oh,
Oh, wow.
damn.
Wow.
yo, that is a little disappointing in a way. I mean, I already have Street Fighter 6 on the Steam Deck and on the PS5, and the crossplay is gonna be awesome. I was really excited to see this right here, and I think like, oh, I'm gonna get everything on Street Fighter 6 and this cart deck, but I mean, oh well,
Yeah, but
Yo,
let me tell you
it is what it
something.
is.
Let me tell you something. So, we had this conversation in the group chat, and we were talking about like Steam Deck 2 and the Asus, ROG Ally 2 and like all these
Man.
other, handhelds that are coming out. Like, if that shit's super tight and has a good battery life, it becomes much more compelling, especially if you got the Steam OS available to it, to go ahead and like pick up these games, because this shit goes on sale for like, oh yeah, you can get like the entire Street Fighter collection for like $13.99 if you buy it from the Humble Bundle
You
or
so
whatever.
right.
Yeah,
Oh
And
my
it's
god!
like, I'm like,
Right.
I got 45 Street Fighter games for $13.99. It's like
Mhm.
Nintendo can't compete. Ain't nobody can compete.
He said,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
$45.
Looking at that street. I mean, granted, you get the year 1 and 2 pass stuff like that, but it's like, damn, $60 for that. I'm looking on Steam right now. This bitch is $29.99. So like, what you gonna?
Yeah,
I see, and this goes back to the whole concept of cross buy, right? Where you buy the game, but you can play it on multiple devices. And I think that this is where Microsoft has a perfect opportunity. If they can do it where it's like you buy an Xbox game, but you can also play it on PC regardless, it's like 100%. I mean, that's going to convince a lot of people on the PC side of things to just keep buying PC games. Because like, oh, I can also play it on my handheld. I can also play it on this. I can also play it on that. It's just like,
Chat, let me know what y'all think about this, because it's crazy though. Like,
Oh yeah,
it's
oh, yeah,
like what?
I was
was like-
super gung ho. I really was. I was
I
like,
was too.
I was like all in. But after we kind of broke this down a little bit, I need to reassess a few things.
That's
Yeah.
why I was coming. That's why I was like, I was at a 10, and then I was like a 9. And I was like 8.4. That's
Yeah,
what,
I'm more like
when I
I'm
kept
leaning towards like a 7 now.
yeah, when I kept looking at everything,
I'm
how
saying
it's
about
priced,
8.
how it was priced, and then like how the games are distributed and like the upgrade, I was like, dog, this is kind of a shit show, like to a certain degree. I was like, dog, I see why that was separate from the direct, because they would show that during it, it wouldn't have been as good.
You know what I
it
see
was-
happening now? I see all Switch 1 games going through the damn roof.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I do.
That's what I
Oh,
see
big time.
happening.
Yeah, I
Because
think that
now
the Switch
everyone's
market
gonna
is
be like,
strong.
yeah.
It's going to be strong.
The Switch market's
Yeah.
gonna just be insane. But
And
Hey, let me-
also to the Switch, the original Switch OLED, people gonna start eating them things up and start getting more because people gonna be like, you know what? I need to keep my Switch One or get a couple switches or even Switch Lite. Switches are going to hold their value for a long freaking time.
At least for the next 5 years.
I got
At
16
least
Switches like Dre. I'm just saying.
You know what?
do.
I don't even see myself. I was gonna trade my original Switch in.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm doing that now.
No,
I wouldn't.
No,
I
Like,
would not.
I'm not doing that.
keep
I
it,
would
man.
not.
That's
it because
Keep it.
I mean, it's not like it's a special edition or anything. It's just a regular Switch. I mean, it is what it is. But
it's gonna have value. Your Switch now probably has more value now, especially this time next year, probably because people are like, man, you know.
I think
well,
the emulator
it
scene
especially helps
and-
too because if I have certain games that aren't compatible with the Switch 2, or it's going to require me to have to buy something to get it to play, why?
Oh yeah,
This is not a Wii U 2 port.
That's a good point, Ness, because I put in the group chat they sent a list of games that were having compatibility issues, and some of those I was like, oh man, there's like 8 of them that's on that list that I got.
Yeah,
Two of them are Mega Man at Legacy Collection games. I said, oh, hold on.
Mhm.
I said, bro, hold on. How y'all having compatibility issues with
'Cause it's
32-year-old Mega Man? I said, hold on, y'all gotta fix
It's
that.
technology. It's the technology where they
Bro,
did.
you
You gotta go
fucked
through
up.
back.
That's some fucked up technology, bro. We need to get that.
Well, no,
fixed.
I mean the way they made the Switch
They'll
2 in
fix it.
defense. Yeah, way they made the Switch 2 in defense. They really want you to push to the new system. They're halfway giving you backwards compatibility, but they're not. So they still. That's why I remember when we were talking about like a while ago. I think the Switch 1 sales is still going to go on for another 2 or 3 years.
Yeah,
longer,
easily.
longer than that, bro. Like I said, like 4 or 5 years easily.
I don't think
Switch-
Nintendo's ever going to stop making those things because they still sell. I mean,
Mhm.
regardless, like
Bro,
it
Well, they
becomes
already
the
broke the
value
record, right?
proposition. People are going to buy.
Not yet. They are
haven't?
they are at 152 million. They got about another 8 million. And
Oh,
it's-
then
Oh,
they're
they're
going
gonna
to keep
steal.
pumping them out
Oh, yeah,
until
they'll
they
hit it.
break
They'll hit it.
PlayStation's record.
Yep,
Guaranteed.
They've
Like I
got
said,
2 years
that's-
to come up with 8 million, bro.
bro, because PS2 ran all the way to like 2013, 2014, and Switch
Yeah.
is only like year 8. So yeah, like 4 years, like 3 to
You
4
got to
more
think
years.
about third world countries.
Say what now?
You got to
Third
think
world.
about third
Motherfucker
world
said third world.
countries.
They're called developing nations, homie.
Oh my bad, sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, damn. Get your shit together.
yeah. You're gonna get canceled, and all of us are gonna get canceled because of you,
No, I can't get canceled because I'm handicapped.
man.
That
Look,
don't
you know
matter.
what? Now you're gonna get people to try. Be like, how do I cancel that? No way.
Shit, they already tried and it didn't work.
Oh man, he said now there you give them to try. Oh my god, that's
They already
No,
tried.
but listen,
and
I was
still-
looking
yeah.
in the comments. I was looking in the comments, and somebody said it was original flavor. They were like, "Hey, is the Xbox handheld still a thing?" And yes, the Xbox handheld is still a thing, but it's just a licensed, branded Asus ROG Ally,
Yeah.
basically.
Mhm.
Or
Yeah.
so it's not like Microsoft is making it. They're just allowing the people to put Xbox branding with Xbox style controllers on the side of the thing and call it the Xbox handheld, which is the dumbest thing they could have done. But I mean,
Dumbest.
it's cost effective. It doesn't cost Microsoft any money, and they actually make licensing profit off of it. So whatever. But again, I mean, Microsoft gaming has turned into the Dollar General. Okay.
What?
Damn, what?
PlayStation gaming is like Target, and Nintendo's turned straight up into like Macy's. They're gonna be like the like hey, we're the higher end of the three. And I'm telling you, they're going in for that niche kill. They want to be the Apple of gaming, and they want to be the iPhone of gaming, and that's literally what they're doing. I mean, the
They're
prices
already
are
there.
ridiculous. The
They're called
technology is
PlayStation.
outdated. It's
He
just like the iPhone.
He called PlayStation Target. I'm fucking done, bro.
Hey, what do y'all
I mean,
think
whatever.
about?
You could go higher level. You could go a little bit higher level. Whatever. I mean, I'm just saying the
Let me-
relative positions.
What do y'all
me
think
ask-
about the Switch cart? I mean, I don't like the Switch 2 box art.
I like the box being red, but then the banner itself being red. They literally just stretch.
I want the
Switch.
banner should have been like over
Wait.
here and then like give more.
Yeah,
of,
like it's a
more
little
of
bit
the artwork.
Yeah, it's a
Is
It
little bit
reminds
too
me
much.
of an AS game.
Is
Don't
this the case or
This
is
is
this
the
the
case.
cart?
That's the
No,
case.
this is the case.
Okay,
the
what does
actual
the spine
case.
look like?
This is the case. Look, see, look.
What does
Switch
the
2
spine
case.
of the case look like?
Oh, they haven't
This
showed
is-
it yet.
No,
They
this is
haven't
the
showed-
design.
they
Look,
haven't
this is
showed
the
what the
design
spine
of the
looks
case right here. See the case outlining.
No,
That's
he's
the
saying
thing.
like
I'm
what
saying
the
the spine, bro. The
yeah, like
spine.
because like Switch
Oh,
One has
oh,
red
so.
spines. Yeah, I hope it has the actual art on the side of it.
Is it
Yeah,
gonna be even bigger with an even smaller cart in the middle? Like I think that would be hilarious.
The cart's a little bit bigger. Just a
I don't know.
smidge.
I just want to keep seeing. I want to see a standard DVD size, and then just put an even smaller cart in the middle, just to be able to show people. It's like, hey, we don't actually put games on our carts. It's just a figment of your imagination.
Oh God,
Saturn, what are you thinking on this?
On what, the carts? How
Parts, prices, all of it.
yeah, like
prices?
everything,
Well,
yeah.
whatever prices you guys have, I have to pay a lot more. So I'm not excited about that because a game here is already before my 13% sales tax. It's like $89 Canadian.
Damn,
Y'all have to take a mortgage to buy games. Shit.
I know.
Hey, she don't have to pay tariffs, so you know.
It's like $89.
No, she's gonna be
before
paying
tax.
tariffs.
Yeah.
Hello, you must pay me. My name is Tarif. You must give me the monies.
I am so sad.
Damn.
It's the fact that you guys are paying now in the 80s,
God.
so that means I have to pay about $100 for
God
a small
damn.
little cartridge.
Mhm.
And then don't get me started on the console. They put the price up already. It's $6.99 Canadian before tax.
Damn.
$700 for
You know
essentially a slightly gimped PS5. Like
And not
that
even
is-
700 plus 13% sales tax. And that's the basic one. That's not even the one with Mario Kart in it.
Bro, it's a
We can't
TI-85 with
complain.
HDR.
Yeah.
Come on now.
You know what? The crazy thing about this is that we are dangerously getting close to Neo Geo prices back in the 90s.
You
Yep.
know, right, bro?
I'm
Bruh.
sitting here thinking about that. I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, we really could get to a standard $150, $200 game one day.
and
It
add
keeps going up.
add on that some of these games have microtransactions and DLC.
Yes, you're actually paying more.
That's
Hey,
why that's
They
why I
can't
put
say
it.
nothing about us in this by buying
Bro,
the Leo Geo.
bro, that's what
You don't
bro,
think
that-
about it because it's incremental, right? Over
Mhm.
time, right? Because you pay $70 for a game, and then you got a battle pass that costs you $20, but you're
Mhm.
doing that every season. So that season might be what, 3 to 6 months,
Mhm.
and then that season may have something else, and you may drop $40 on that.
Yep.
Well,
And then you
GameStop's
got
about to go to the
characters and
moon because the
skins and
trade-in
all this
values.
extra shit that you might drop 20, 60, $80 on. Now you're in the game for $400 or $500, but that's been over the course of a year and a half instead of just one
Mhm.
standard price for a game. You're actually paying more.
Yeah, that's so that conversation of, because I put a tweet on this too. It was actually doing some numbers. I said we were dangerously reaching 1997 prices again. There was N64 games that was $59.99, $69.99, $74.99, $89.99. It's literally
I remember
getting to
the
that
Street
point where
Fighter
it's like
games
that.
were $74.99 easy.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
They were,
I remember Killer Instinct being like $87. Like we are going back to those pricing models, bro. It's crazy.
And for
Like-
Saturn, if we're getting like $5, she paying a wow. Damn.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
you
whenever
know-
you guys are talking about prices, I'm like, ooh,
She's like, that sounds good for y'all. I mean,
that additional 30% that I have to pay.
wait
Yeah.
until the PlayStation 6 drops.
Oh.
Y'all gonna
Oh,
be
that-
like,
oh,
oh, it's
oh,
only
yeah, that's-
$9.99. It can't be
Yeah.
that bad.
I'm after the PS5 Pro. I'm really expecting that thing to not be under $1,000. If I'm being honest,
I think it'll be literally $999.99.
Yeah,
I
for
think
what?
that's gonna be the price.
for the PS6,
what?
I believe
No,
that.
I think it'd be $7.99.
Nah, that shit.
I think it'd be $6.99, $7.99.
It may
Well.
be, Steve, but it won't have a stand and it won't have a disc drive. So if you want all the other stuff,
Oh
it'll
my
come out at
God.
$9.99.
It won't have a stand. It won't have a disc drive. It won't have a controller.
Well,
You
it
got
all
to piece that.
depends
But I don't need a
design, too.
stand. My
We don't
PS5
know
Pro
what the
stand
design
is
is.
great without a stand. You don't
You may
need a
not
stand.
need a stand.
Well,
No,
or
you
you
don't
could
need
just
it.
buy one from Temu for like $5 or $3 or whatever it is.
Don't
I
do
mean,
that
you know.
shit. Yeah, I made that
It's
mistake.
like, how
with the
come
plates.
my eyes are burning? It's like, I can't breathe. And it's like, oh, because they use a lot of toxic chemicals in their products to make them that cheap.
Anybody on the screen, guys,
No.
if you're watching the live, thank you guys for
Hell
watching live.
nah. You
No.
post this shit in the group
He said
chat.
no.
People was like, bro, delete this right now.
GameStop trades 175.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, GameStop is gonna be like, oh, this game's $89.99. Well, you can get it used for $84.99.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Yeah, the GameStop pre-owned trading market's about to be insane, bro.
Oh, you mean a new game that's unsealed that they're still saying it's $89.99?
Mhm.
They know they're like,
That's
eh.
been opened. And
I
they're
love
still
GameStop, but they finna. Ooh, they finna get
Bro,
y'all.
GameStop is about to be selling game
So let
cards
me ask this.
that are access keys that don't have the game on it for $84, bro.
Oh, hell.
But
They
see,
finna
is
start
that
selling
so? Can you
cards.
resell them? Can you resell them, or is it
That's
a
what I
one-time
want to say. What
use,
is it
or is
going to
it
do to the resale market?
That's a good point.
does
Damn, I
it does
never
it
thought
tie it
about
to
that.
your account? Does it tie the key to your account? Because if I download the game and play it, and I'm playing it on my account, and then Nintendo doesn't know that I took the cartridge and went over to GameStop and said, "Hey, I don't want the cartridge anymore." Yes, you have to have the cartridge to play the game. It will not let. It's not like you put it in, download it, and take the cartridge out, and you're done. But like, if somebody else then picks up that cartridge, is it going to reassign that key to the new account?
Because
And what if it
GameStop make a lot of
doesn't?
money off of used games. So
Yeah.
shit.
That wipes out the entire pre-owned market right there if it doesn't work
On the Switch stuff.
on the Switch 2 stuff.
Because
Yeah.
remember, y'all, when you buy, like, say, okay, I remember I bought Mega Man used, right?
Oh,
You know,
X Legacy Collection too.
Yeah, and yes,
Yeah,
and one
it
of
didn't
them,
have
and they had the key, and they had the other part of the game. It had one part of the game on the card, but you need the code, and they not guaranteed to have that code. And you put that code in, you be like, no. Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's a pretty big mark. Can you imagine not having Nintendo used games? Oh no, bro. You might as well shut GameStop down at that
Well,
point.
now you know why
going on.
GameStop went and bought all that Bitcoin.
Boy.
They better, hey,
They're like,
the
Bitcoin,
GameStop better,
games. It's like, what do we do with games? We're just going to do cryptocurrency.
If you
they
can't,
better do retro games good now,
bro,
They
you
better-
gotta
make money somewhere.
If you can't buy pre-owned Switch 2 games, bro, that's GG's at that point. Like, can you
That's gonna
imagine?
fit everybody, not just GameStop, but everybody. You know,
Can you imagine having
Yeah,
them not having
that's like private sales too.
Can you imagine them not having
it's like you buy a game,
release?
it's like you can't trade it in anymore.
Imagine GameStop not doing a Pokemon release, bro. That's
But you know what
They,
they also
I'm
does,
certain. I'm
What's that?
certain they had some kind of conversation with the retailers about this stuff.
they
There's no
had to.
way.
I mean, but you gotta think about it. A lot of the big box stores are getting rid of games.
that's
So
true.
for the
I mean, that's true.
Target, Walmart, Best Buy, they're not holding it. They're condensing it down. So it's like
Walmart is sad looking.
a couple of more years, they won't be holding them. So it's like for them, there's no reason for us to do a pre-owned market outside of GameStop, and GameStop is,
GameStop. I mean, again, Walmart barely doesn't even have an Xbox section anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
shit, they barely have a Nintendo section now. I mean, they're probably doing for Switch 2 stuff.
Yeah, but they have
it's
whole
smaller.
stacks of 3DS games from back in the day. I still
You-
don't
you-
know.
you know,
here's
Nintendo
another-
don't put games on sale hardly anyway.
Mhm.
here's another
They
thing
don't
that goes
allow
back, too.
retailers to drop it below a certain point. You can't go and be like, "Oh, I want to get that Mario game on sale for $9.99." It's like, no, sir, you're paying $41.99 whether you like it or not. That game's been out for 35 years. Don't care. It's still $41.99 on
Here-
sale. And if you want to buy it new when it's not on sale, it's $59.99.
Here's
Well,
another thing
you
to
know,
think
hey,
about, too.
Hold on. Go ahead. I'm gonna show that
Okay,
because
I was
like
gonna-
in GameStop, let me try to find it real quick. Here it is, like right here. Y'all got, because GameStop bought so many of these copies of these games and they trying to get rid of them. So if you don't have this right here, Mario RPG, $20, you better go get it. It is brand new, $20. So you better go get it.
I think outside of like their major games like Mario Kart, Breath of the
$20
Wild,
for this. Go get it.
a lot of those games they probably ain't gonna be printing like that anymore.
No,
physically.
they're not. That means
Because
what you about to
also
say,
goes
Vince?
back to the keys that we're talking about for these games. There's going to be a lot of justification for some people too, because you may have. There's still folks out there that buy these games and they're like, okay, I beat it, I'm done, I don't want to keep it. I'm going to go trade it in for something else and take that towards another game. Well, you can't really do that if the key's locked to your console and you can't do anything with that. So now there's going to be potentially, this is just speculation. I'm not saying that that's going to be the thing, but now for some gamers, it's going to be like, well, that completely deflates everything that I got going on. I may not want to buy this game physically. I may just want to purchase it digitally. So that way I don't have to go through the whole key, nonsense, which again goes back to our previous conversation. It drives and forces everybody to digital,
which would explain why they was harkening so much. You remember when they started talking about the game sharing thing when they had that one presentation like a week or so ago? whatever presentation that was. It was like how game sharing works.
Oh
With
yeah,
digital
Mhm.
cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably fits into this because it was like, hey, they
You become your own rental store because you're gonna go over to your rich cousin's house, like Nessa's house, and he's got like stacks of games. And it's like people are like, yo, bro, can I please borrow this game from your
Not-
massive collection? And then you're all
not
sitting there,
Alex
you know,
Rigby, bro.
wiping the crumbs off the goatee, going,
That was a good
okay,
one.
peasant, I'll let you borrow this game, but you're gonna have to mow my yard.
No, let's not skip past that. That was a good little one.
That's some BS, bro. Not
That
Alex
was good. That was a
Rigby.
good one. That was a good one. That was a really good one. Oh,
It's gonna
my
be like the
goodness.
Grey Poupon commercials from back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Pardon me, but would you happen to have a Switch 2 game? But of course.
Would you happen to have a Switch 2 game?
Wow. So this Nintendo Switch.
God.
There's one good thing, y'all. Another thing on the Switch too, and here in America, I don't know if they do it in Canada, but we got wrong plane. About to put something up. We have midnight releases at Best Buy. You can go to Best Buy and see when is Nintendo Switch late night. I'm definitely going somewhere with that one. Nintendo's 2 Switch late night store openings and see how that's going to be. Do y'all do midnight releases Saturn?
So I found out that because I don't really do midnight releases, it's been years. Just 'cause, you know me. Midnight, I'm home in bed. But
Yeah, always.
for this, I might do the midnight release only because Best Buy, the nearest one, did say that if I pre-order on the 9th of April, or was it the 8th? I think it's the 9th.
The 9th.
Then I'll be able to go pick it up at 12:01 a.m. So I don't know how I'll be able to do that, knowing how tired I get. But yeah, we're gonna do midnight release.
You can send somebody to pick it up for you, by the way.
Oh please!
Oh crap!
Everybody
They just released the
that I know
prices.
is probably sleeping.
Yeah, fair enough. They just released the prices. The Street Fighter characters, $29.99. Wow.
$29.99
That's like
for
$40
Jamie.
Canadian. Awesome.
Man, look, I'm
Oh damn! Why are they so much? Hold on.
$40.
$30?
That's the Capcom price. No, that's the Capcom price.
Yeah,
Shit.
Capcom's gonna get
well
that
because
money.
Capcom's like, nah, man, I got to get my cut.
They do. They get a $10 cut.
The most I ever seen for a single amiibo was like $15-$20. Damn,
They
$30.
want 30.
wonder
I
what
mean, I'm
their
gonna buy it.
Their margins got to be crazy on these, bro.
Well, it
Because they
costs
do the
like 5
box
cents
art,
to make one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say,
Exactly. I mean,
I was about to
they're
say,
making
yeah,
crazy
it can
money on these.
cost literally no more than like $2-3 to make these. They
Yeah.
selling them up, man. That's
You know,
I bet
all
the
I'm gonna
most
say
expensive
is
part is the paper.
I'm really glad that I
can-
bought a whole bunch of Nintendo stock when I was 15 years old and never sold it.
You
And
did.
I think my retirement's gonna hit with the Switch too. Not gonna lie.
You was hustling at 15. That's awesome.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I've been doing the stock market thing for a hot minute. Like I was always like, nah, man, let my money work for me instead of me working for my money. I was like, see, me and that's why we hit off like immediately. Like we started talking about that cash, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, okay, you're into the same shit I'm into. So yeah,
Been talking about it all day, actually.
yes
on
sir.
the group chat. Yeah, I've been seeing that. I'm like, yeah, I gotta get on my ball with the.
I gotta get on that now. Y'all making me think about this
Yeah,
stuff. I gotta get on that now.
Yeah,
I
because
want to.
I
want
was
to
interested
buy
already.
some games like Ness be buying and stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I ain't
You
buying
know, you know what I'm talking about.
no.
You know what I'm talking
You
about.
leave that man and his Neo Geo addiction alone.
I know, right? My goodness. Hey, you gotta have a way to get them games. Them games too goddamn expensive. Shit. Yeah, you need a.
I mean, you could literally
bro.
sell one Neo Geo game and like afford the entire Nintendo lifestyle. I'm just saying.
You're right.
Technically,
You
yeah.
probably can, yeah.
Sure.
You
I could,
especially
probably
good
sell,
one.
I could probably sell 3 of my games and have the full 4 games. I could sell 4 games and get the entire NES library, including stadium events.
Goodness gracious.
That's NES. I could
You all
get.
see why he's so rich now.
I can get a majority of Super Nintendo.
Would you ever? But you wouldn't do that though. I mean,
Hell no.
Yeah.
He's just saying hypothetically, like if he
Minigame.
wanted to, like
Yeah.
he could do that. Yeah.
No.
No,
No, but-
I,
Yeah.
yeah, it's. I'm just saying the theoretical and all that, but
Yeah,
it's
theoretical.
just funny. It's just funny. I mean, I just laugh, but I mean, ultimately, it's like, you know, if you're a gamer and you're a diehard gamer and these are IPs that you like, you're gonna be all over whatever Nintendo puts out. I do think that people are going to be budgeting a lot more tightly when it comes to their gaming expenditures, and I don't think that I think the prices are getting so high that impulse buys are going to be a lot less because people. Because when it hits, like if you like impulse buy, a $90 game, it hits different than when you impulse buy a $45 game.
Oh yeah, of course. Like, bro, ain't like who you know is gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna buy that to try it, bro. $90, like that's a lot of damn money on a what if you might like something.
Or if there's 3 games releasing in the same month, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna buy this one game.
Oh yeah, that's basically $300 in 1 month, bro. Like people ain't
got third party games. I mean, if you just really love that third party game, you got to buy it. Like you got to pick. It ain't like the Switch One. Switch One was like, okay, I could buy a third party game on the Switch One and on the PS5 or Xbox. On here, they like putting their line in the sand. Where you gonna buy it at?
People was already doing that at the start of this generation. Where like games went up to $70 because it's like, man, that shit starts adding up. And then you got
I think the Switch 2 is going to be for Switch 2 exclusives only. And I think that multiplat will, be PC. And I think that like the way I have recentered, and I've done this traditionally all the time, is that I buy the exclusives per platform. So PlayStation, I'm going to have all the exclusives. Nintendo, I'm going to have all the exclusives. Multiplats, I'm going to play them on PC unless it's a really horrible like PC port. And so I wait for the reviews on the multiplats before I make the final decision. But I've been pleasantly, rewarded with that. Like the overwhelming majority of the PC games come out fine. There's a few obviously that don't, and it's like, I'll buy them on like PlayStation or even Xbox. But I think a lot of people are probably going to retool the way that they, where they put their money. I think multiplat games are the ones that you're going to take the cheapest option for the best performance. So if you've already got a gaming PC, gaming laptop, or PC handhelds, I mean, that PC handheld bit right there may be the sweet spot for third-party games.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, because I think I was saying in the group chat that next generation, if and when these consoles go all digital, I mean, it's just going to be PC and potentially Nintendo going forward, because there's no point. Everything's being priced out. You got to pay to play online. Things is just going up in pricing, so it just makes better sense just to opt out to do that. I mean, PlayStation, most of all the exclusives come to PC anyway. So, and I've gotten to the point I can wait for games now. Like Spider-Man 2, I didn't buy that shit on launch. I bought that like 8 months after it came out. And after I played, I was like, damn, I really didn't miss out anything waiting. So
look at this, doing that. All accessories. So Switch 2 Pro controller, $80. New left and right Joy-Con 2, $90.
I'm good with the one
that comes with it. It's $35.
Not getting that either.
$12.
Oh, how kind of them. Guy ain't buying that shit either. So
$20 for a set of 2 wheels, which that's gonna be in the bargain bin another year from now.
Yep, that's a pass too.
That's Goodwill.
He's definitely Goodwill.
Yeah, that's good.
Switch 2 camera, $50.
That shit's Goodwill.
Okay, so here it is. Nintendo, hold on. Nintendo Switch 2 dock sick, $109.
Now who's gonna be in it right now? Who's gonna buy the second dock? I assume this is just you just want to dock anywhere around the house. But other than that's
if you want 100. I mean, some people are gonna buy it. You get the dock, you get the USB-C charger, and then
there'll be third-party solutions for that.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
I was about to say for the dock, because that's
and then you get that's
a lot of $100 for the dock.
God dang, $34 for a case. And then an all-in-one case, $80.
$80 for all-in-one case. Hold on, click on that picture with all-in-one case. What is that? The second picture. Yeah, what is that?
That looks kind of cool.
I mean, it
looks kind of cool, but not for $80 though. That's
$80 right here.
That's $80.
Oh man, you could buy a hard case for less.
I'll wait for third party.
Yeah,
third party's gonna be like $40.
You can essentially make your own case really for less than that.
You put in your fucking backpack. What are you talking
Just
about?
get a lunchbox and like put everything inside. I don't
Basically, nowadays there's people like Etsy and stuff that can make shit like that for you, and way less than $80 Like,
they do some really good quality stuff. They'll do logos and everything on there for you.
But
all my Switch files, all them shits are some Etsy.
You say what, Steve?
I say the Nintendo YouTubers who cover Nintendo, they're gonna get all this. I mean,
well, of course.
Oh yeah,
but they get that's payola. It's like
they're
talking
about
our products.
How good it is and the quality and
then they use that as tax write-offs anyway for like their business shit. Like you don't know how that goes.
I mean, they can get all that, but they're not gonna have a cool lunchbox with like
Hello Kitty on it. Yeah, you're right.
Did you know my sandwich fits in here with my Switch?
Well,
I call it my Switch.
It's never gonna get damaged. It's great for traveling. I'd rather have a cool lunchbox than have that.
You're
ugly
less
ass
likely to get your
old
Switch
price
stolen too because you're not advertising to the universe that, hey, look at my Switch and this nice convenient
Right?
carry-on.
Very true.
They think I'm just carrying sandwiches, but really,
So,
$1,200 software, basically. What a waste of money, man! Oh my god.
so everybody is getting the Switch. Saturn, are you getting the Switch too?
I am. I'm just anticipating 1.2 grand at this point.
Damn.
Yeah.
1.2 grand. Damn.
Yeah. I mean, like $700 Canadian plus 13% sales tax plus at least 2 games plus the stupid add-ons because they refuse to give me like the little cords and all that stuff that should have been in the box. You have to purchase those now. Whew, I'm looking at 1.2 grand.
Oh,
Wait, it doesn't have the USB cables and stuff and HDMI.
I don't
and all
know.
that?
It has like maybe I think the standard one, but not the one that you would want to carry to travel. And I'm leaving the country in the summer, so it's like
Somebody said Sand Switch 2.
oh,
Sand
That's great.
Switch. Hell yeah.
Sand Switch 2. Megan, you buying it? You buying it?
well, you already know. Yes, that is going to be a day one, especially since they already confirmed that Xenoblade will be having a day one upgrade, and from that patch, that was
$40.
Oh, no, come on! Don't fucking start, man. Like you ruining my thunder here. But I played shit out of that game on the Wii U at 30 frames, so I'm gonna need to play that at 60. So that's day one for me. Now I'm not gonna hold you. Like some of them games, like Mario Kart World, I'm gonna have to do some finessing because that don't sit right with me playing $80 for a game that I know I'm just gonna play like
Just
5
buy the
times.
bundle.
Just get the bundle at that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get the bundle. So yeah, like going forward, I mean, I'm already more conscious on what I buy now, just in games, some of that, because I had like a backlog of games I got finished anyway. But nowadays with Switch 2, yeah, I'm just gonna be more cognizant over what games I'm buying now, even more than I am with PS5 games. So yes, it's a day one for me, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna be finding other means of procuring a lot of those games because it's just getting expensive out here, man.
I'm telling you right now, the stuff's gonna be falling off the back of trucks and ending up on eBay for 20 less. People are gonna be printing money. Printing money. I think that the number of thefts is going to be absolutely ridiculous.
Just because it's Nintendo, I think that's Nintendo shock. I think people were excited about it, but people now, if the excitement's over, and people start like, "Hold on, fuck up," Nintendo, what you doing?
I think we were all honestly just expecting to be like, "Oh, new hardware. It's going to be like not 500, close to 500 in the game."
I thought it was going to be like 400. I joked I joked a couple months ago saying it's going to be $500, and it did.
Yeah, it's really the game prices that people like. Whoa, hold on, this is a little excessive here. And then after looking at all this with you guys, yeah, it is. Ain't the end of the world, but yeah, it is. It's looking spooky out here, bro. Like I gotta be more careful because I can't spend like I used to anymore, especially shit like this.
You're gonna be like DoorDash or Nintendo game. Well, it costs like $45 to be able to DoorDash like a taco and a drink. You know what I'm saying? Like DoorDash is a scam. If you're DoorDashing, please stop. Please just get your car and drive over there.
You say this is DoorDash. Hey, let people make their money on their DoorDash. People lazy. People making money.
I mean, the convenience has a cost. Absolutely.
Yeah, that cost
heart disease and a pocket full of stones.
that cost is about a 300% markup. So yeah, I'm with Alex on that, bro. If you want your food, go get that shit. Unless you're just bound to a bed or you physically can't do it or whatever. I mean, that has to be
honestly, you should be cooking your own food. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that too, yeah. Like unless it's like a dire emergency, I wouldn't be using no Uber Eats or no DoorDash, no shit like that. So,
Ness, you getting it?
I will get the bundle. That will be it. I will not be buying accessories and controllers and all that bullshit you just had on the screen. Hell no.
All that bullshit.
Yeah, I'll get one game that comes bundled with the console, and I will gladly play that for a couple of months until I figure out what the hell else I'm gonna buy.
That's throwback, right? Like, you remember back in the day when the NES came out or the SNES came out, you had the console and you had Super Mario Brothers or Super Mario World, and then you rented your games. Like, people would go to the Blockbuster or the corner or whatever, and you would rent these games, and you would spend like $6 for the weekend, and you would play a game, beat it, because most games you could beat in a weekend, and you were done. There were a few games that you're like, no, I have to have Mortal Kombat or I have to have Street Fighter so I can actually like play the game on the regular with my friends and stuff like that, right? That feels like that's what they're pushing towards, because it's like you're going to get people in the same scenario, because back then, if you think about it, people were not buying those games the way that we buy games. We buy games reflexively at this point, and that shit's about to stop for a lot of people.
Yeah, me included.
Yeah.
I was say, now I think about it, that stopped with me a couple of years ago. Like I the last game I bought at $70 was a Monster Hunter, and before that, I gotta go back some years, honestly. So I gotta look at my receipts because I ain't.
Bro, when the smaller games are going up like $80-$90 to $90, then that's when you gotta reassess the whole genre. You gotta reassess everything, because
and not only that, when they released those games, them shits ain't even finished. Like Star Wars Outlaws, I was like, bro, y'all still have $70, and that.
It's a Nintendo, like somebody said, the Nintendo sticker shock. I think nobody expected, like they said, the sticker shock from the games.
The console. The console I'm fine with. I knew it was gonna be like $450-$500. I knew that.
Yeah, I didn't expect the games. Yeah,
I expect them to be like variable in prices. Like I didn't expect to see no damn 79 or 89. Like, what is this, bro? Like I didn't expect to see that. Not at all.
I mean, y'all coming up with prices higher than Microsoft and PlayStation at this point. I mean, the prices.
No. At this point, Nintendo is more. They are more expensive than.
But wait, there's more.
Oh God, what is it?
I'm telling you, when Sony comes back around with their PlayStation 6 and Xbox comes back with the whatever the hell, it's like shit's gonna be
games.
$100 games. Everybody's gonna look at Nintendo Switch 2 and be like, "Oh, you guys are the value proposition."
We're paying limited edition and collector's edition prices for standard games.
Standard games.
If you look at the collector's edition prices, there's like $100 difference or $50 difference. So at this point, why wouldn't you just buy the collector's edition?
Oh yeah, you get more value
there. At least you get some stickers, a lanyard,
a little USB keychain,
an empty steel book.
And pray to God that the statue quality actually looks above age, like above age 12. You know how they get those statues like, oh, this is for age 12 and up. Pray to God, it's like 13.
The only
up,
reason
like
they say that is because it's toxic, and if you lick it, you die. So it has nothing to do with the quality of the stuff.
Oh, Devastator, thank you so much for the $10 donation. He said, my debit card about to go to retirement by the end of 20.
Bro,
there you go.
Not only your debit card, everybody's bank accounts is about to be in the deficit very soon. So you ain't the only one, bro. So it's shout out.
He said by the end of 2025. Getting my Xbox set up, ready for GTA 6, Switch 2, and getting my car ready for car shows this year. Rest in peace to my wallet.
Damn, a car show? Oh, yeah.
I feel you on the car show part.
Yeah,
man, I love car shows. I used to do them back in the day.
That could easily be 5 to 10 racks, depending or more, depending on
unless you're gonna do stuff. Hey, Alex, remember when I had that TV and Xbox in my old Lexus?
Yep.
You had some Pimp My Ride type shit.
Yeah, he did.
I did. So like,
this is X to Z.
I had
this is Pimp Your Ride.
Like I said,
I heard you like collecting games, so I put games in your games so you can collect all your games.
So I always had a Lexus, right? I always had like a Lexus, most of the cars I had Lexus, and I had got hit by like this small diesel, and so they paid it off. My dad, he fixes cars and paint, so I painted it like baby blue and everything. And then I took the glove box out and I put original Xbox, painted it blue, and then put a little TV screen right on it, right above it. And then the back screen, I had 2 TVs in the back of it too. So like, and my license plate still Mr. Lexus. I was like, yeah, boy. It was like
that's literally some
classic already.
Yeah,
interior crocodile alligator.
It was.
I'd buy the Chevrolet movie theater.
That's 2005.
Thank you, Mo.
That's 2000. What you talking about?
Oh, you right. You got
the 2000s right there.
It was. I had the rims too, boy. Like they were spinning. They were spinning. No, they wasn't spinning, but
Yeah, you said they weren't spinning, but they
weren't spinning. But I had some.
they was glistening though. They was glistening.
Well, hey, like I said, like all of us, we all have similar things. Like I said, I love cars. I love car shows and stuff. I used to go to car show. I never won first, but I won like second and third and stuff like that. Different car shows I went to. It was good. Like had my little Lexus and then had the TVs and stuff in there. I was like, oh yeah, back in the day, TV was expensive. That's back when Alpine came out with that dick, and then it came out in the flip screen.
Bro, you could nothing.
You could. I know you. Oh, you got the flip screen, bro. Bro, I got the flip screen. Pushing you like you sit in the car, like it go like.
By the way, somebody just posted in the comments Spurs Dynasty 73. They were talking about GameFly, and I'm like, that's fair. Assuming, of course, that you can actually do that, because we were having the discussion about the codes on the carts and whether you can.
I don't think.
I think account and all that stuff.
What is that going to do to the used games? Oh my gosh!
Only time will tell, but it ain't looking pretty if you just advocate for physical games. So hold them tight, people, because they gonna be going up.
You're gonna see a spike in OnlyFans accounts.
All right, with that, we can get ready to check out. It's like we try to do 2 hours, and we're going to do like 2:30, 2:40, but usual time. Guys, it's been really good. Nintendo is showed out today. I will now reassess and kind of give it like a B instead of an A. We're going back over it and thinking about everything.
Yeah, I go B-.
But I'm really happy that it's coming out. I'm liking the games. I'm not liking the prices, but I do buy Neo Geo games, so I can't really complain. I can, but like I get it. It just
I was like, you can complain because them shits was expensive back then. Nowadays, it's just expensive for the sake of being expensive.
But and you have to look at everything else too. Food's more expensive, rent's more expensive. Your lease on your car is more expensive. Everything's more expensive. So like people's disposable income is basically non-existent at this point, right?
You gotta have another way to get income.
Where everybody's at the point now, it's like, oh, how many jobs do you have? I mean, it used to be you'd be like, oh yeah, I bet I got one job. I work 9 to 5. I come home on the weekends. I get to play my video games. Everything's straight. Now it's like, well, which shift are you working and how many shifts are you working? You got that overtime? Oh, okay, then it's like, which other job do you have? It's like, and then the hobby itself, which is supposed to make your life, allow you to burn through your stress. Now the hobby itself is stressing people out.
Yep. It's to the point now. Yeah, it's to the point now. It's to live nowadays, especially you trying to live by yourself. Oh God forbid, you trying to live by yourself.
It's hard.
You gotta have at least minimum 2, depending on the second income, even 3 sources of income. Trust me, I know. Like Ness will tell you, like shit, you gotta have some money out here nowadays. A lot of shit.
That's why I started day trading again. I was like, shit, I can't afford. Yeah, like I can't afford my games. Like all the bills are paid. That's taken care of. That's the most important thing.
It's the other shit,
it's the other shit being able to have sane. It's like, bro,
bros, like we don't live life to just I got enough money to pay bills. What the fuck is the fun of that? Like
all that? No, I lived the check life in the struggle bus. I'm not going back to that. I'm like, no. If I even get an inkling that money is going to get tight, I'm like, nope. It's time to go hustle.
Yeah, you gotta hustle.
And that's the correct thing. But I mean, it's the whole concept of you work to live, you don't live to work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and here's the other thing too. And I think that we've said this before in several of the podcasts, but a lot of people feel like maybe they have to keep up with when it comes to like buying all the games and buying all the systems. There's absolutely zero shame in just holding on to your money and taking care of you and yours, right? At the end of the day, gaming is a hobby, and so it's like you do not need to be every single launch title. You do not need to pay full price. Wait for games to go on sale. One of the things that I do, Dollar General every year will sell PlayStation and Xbox currency at 20% off, like right around Black Friday. So I'll go put a couple $100 or whatever down buying that, and then what I do is I wait for the digital games to go on sale, so you get the digital sale price minus another 20% because you're using the discounted cards. And so a game that might be $40 you end up paying like $22 for, right? that's a huge cost savings. It just requires you to do a little bit of planning in advance and be like, no, I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna get these like, you know, cards on sale and then I'm gonna go and do that. And if you look, even Nintendo currency cards, you'll see them for 10 and 15% off. So if you know, just keep an eye on those, because a lot of people don't think about it, but if you keep an eye on those, especially because Nintendo's going to be a digital only marketplace for the most part, well, at that point, you're giving yourself the 10 to 15% discount on every game that comes out, even if it's a new game, because you've already got the credit on your account. So, you know, just some simple thinking ahead will allow that dollar to get stretched a little bit farther. And again, just to reiterate, you don't have to keep up with everybody and try to buy every single game. I mean, like, you see us buying games, you don't have to do that. That is not a requirement. You know, you can watch the channel, you can, you know, pay attention to the stuff that we're doing and enjoy and live vicariously through us. But it's like, you're not required to keep up and you know, basically spend money you don't have.
Yeah, just watch it.
100%. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid or ashamed to use that Game Pass. I'm using that shit right now for like 4 games.
We don't
for like 4 games. I was like, fuck it. Hell no.
I mean, look, honestly, this is one of the channels, and this is why Steve and I have been friends for 20 plus years, and you know why we're all so tight is because we don't shame people in their gaming choices, and we don't belittle people in their gaming choices. And it's like, if you look at a lot of the other content that's out there, it's always like rage baiting stuff, and it's console warrior bullcrap, and it's like, you know, if you're not paying full price for games, you're not a real gamer and stuff like that. I'm like, who the fuck are you to tell anybody that shit? Like, you obviously know that person's a fucking plant, right? Like, they're not a real human being if they say shit like that. So, you know, just pay attention to who says what and why. And it's like, you know, for us, we love our people watching us because they're gamers and they're down with us, and we don't all agree, and then we have disagreements on stuff, but we keep it copacetic and cordial, right? Like, we're not after each other. It's like, and we're not like that with our viewership either. So, you know, just, you know, the people who give you the right kind of energy, it makes a big difference, because if you're happy and laughing, or it's like you have a intelligent but, you know, difference of opinion or whatever, that's all 100%. But if you're watching content that is making you miserable, you're just hurting yourself. Don't do that.
No, please keep hate watching. I want you to be miserable. Please. I like hate watchers. They may be miserable, me mad. Please do it. Please watch.
Pass.
But anyway, guys, we get out of here. We all trying to hit 3 hours, but one more thank y'all for watching. Ness, everybody, tell everybody where y'all can find you. Neo Ness, where can we find you, brother?
Find me NeoNess _Neo_Ness at Instagram. You can also find me on YouTube at NeoNess. Collect and play the way you want to collect and play your games tonight. We've had an awesome episode. So the good doctor left a really empowering message at the end of this podcast. When I say collect and play the way you want to collect and play your games, I really do mean that. You don't have to go and buy every game. If you are an emulator, emulate every game.
Please.
If you like collecting, collect. If you like to go and bargain shop. At the end of the day, the true meaning of it is being able to play something that we enjoy and that brings nostalgia to the heart.
Awesome. And Saturn, boom, we got you. We always catch off guard.
Yeah, that really did catch you off guard again. Yeah, you guys can find me. It's here.
She got it finally after all these weeks.
So you can find me on my socials with the same name. So YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch and TikTok, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I have another TikTok, but it's like, it's all like just, it's pretty ratchet. So
what's the name? I want to see it.
Oh,
no,
it's ratchet.
Yeah. So you guys can follow me
I gotta
there
check that out,
also. Thank you for my friends that came to see the show.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah, this is your friend NU. What's her name?
Huh?
NU. She said NU.
Oh, that's new.
New, yeah, new.
And then we have the Geek Show as well.
Oh, the Geek Show. Okay, you know your friends too. Okay, cool. He's excited about the glass.
That's awesome. Welcome.
Thank you for coming to the channel. I hope you guys subscribe to the channel, because we'll be here every Thursday. We're here just tonight because of the Switch 2, but we'll be back next Thursday and stuff like that. But also too, Mega, Mr. Money Man.
Yes, sir. Great for y'all hanging out with us this I almost said Thursday. This good Wednesday. You know, it was a good conversation. Glad everybody can come out. And just to add to what Ness and Alex were saying, you guys probably see in a lot of these podcast episodes, we got all this shit behind us and stuff like that. That's just to add to the whole keep with the Jonas thing. Look, nobody shaming anybody for what you do or don't have, especially when it comes to these games. Only get what you actually want to get. Don't be having a whole bunch of shit that you have to just to say, oh, I have this. Like, no, like get to Nessa's point, like buy and play the way you want to do that stuff. So I have more respect for somebody who have like a whole Mega Man collection than like a whole GameCube or N64 whatever type collection. So just do that, and just do how you want to do it. So yeah, that'll be my part of words for that. And we'll be back next week. Again, appreciate you guys for checking us out this Wednesday night. So we'll definitely be catching y'all next week.
Good doctor, thank you for coming in real quick straight from the hospital. When you want to come straight from the hospital, you want to come to the podcast on a Wednesday night. He was excited about this boy.
No, I had to get my bars off. It was just like one of those things because it's like we were having some chats, and I mean, gaming has been a part of my DNA since as far as I can remember, right? Like it's like I've always been a gamer at heart, and I love the hobby and I love the people involved in the hobby. Yep. And when Nintendo comes out, I mean, that's the big bad booty daddy coming out and putting out, like, hey, this is what we got on the table, right? You know what I'm saying? And so they put it all out there, and I'm like, well, damn. Some of the stuff amazing. Some of the stuff, I don't know how I feel about all that. So we're gonna see how it all plays out. But yeah, I was racing to get home, driving through the rain, a whole bunch of crazy kind of stuff going on. But anyway, we got here safe and sound. And yeah, if you're on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, you can find me there easy at Alexander Tyler. And I'm way spicier there than I am on this podcast.
Yes, so. He is. Yes, he is.
That's an understatement. Goddamn.
It's definitely an understatement. And guys, I am Mr. Rightway. We want to thank y'all so much for coming out tonight. Nintendo Switch. I went in with low expectations, but the direct it exceeded all those. So I just can't wait. A couple more months. We gotta wait to get this new system in hand, but more information will be coming out. We'll be back next week, Thursday, same time, same bat channel, same right channel. And always remember to do it the right way. We'll see y'all next time.